sitting on just as much ammo as anybody else. If that little group decides to keep going with me, I'm gonna drop the fucking nudes that I have on my phone. And that doesn't involve them, that involves somebody else. You wanna see me be petty? I'll be real super petty. I will drop your friend's nudes in a heartbeat. Stop fucking with me. We're gonna play this type of game. I'm gonna play this game. I could be just as petty as anybody else. Don't think I don't have a little folder on my computer from all the titties I've been sent, all the vaginas I've been sent, all the whatever I've been sent. I got it all saved because I know how people are.
I feel retarded. Every time I read it, you guys have played yourselves while you think you're playing everybody else. Look, I'm not Angie Ree. Okay, you fucking idiots. You fucking doxed me in 2017 and you groomed me for where I'm at now. You groomed me for where I'm at now. You groomed me for where I'm at now.
Alex, we are going to disagree firmly on that. And I think that your story is wrong. And the focus on tragic is because he has already burned his way through a number of communities. You know, Alex, I'm going to say this as nicely as I can because I like you and I don't want to call you out in front of everybody. But just because tragic has not done anything to you does not mean the tragic is not dangerous. Okay? You may think he's ridiculous. You may think he's a troll. You may think that he's no big deal. But there are people in the community who disagree. He has not threatened to release nudes, Alex. That is not true. That is false. I'm sorry. That is not true. As a matter of fact, he said, you know, Alex, why don't you have a conversation with Missy Ann? Why don't you do that? No, he has not threatened to release nudes. He, as a matter of fact, in that very video that she made, she played a clip of him saying that he wouldn't release nudes. So, no, not true. Not true. Cut it out.
I feel retarded.
One time, I tried to figure you out. Stand in line, you've got to let it go and get away. And I can try, but only you can show me how. And there's no time, and I don't know why you walked away.
I feel retarded.
Cut it out.
Fine. Fine. God. Just trying to have some fucking fun, you know what I mean? Good lord, good lord. I hope you guys enjoyed that little 3-minute video clip I threw together this morning. I hope it should be illuminating enough, seeing as I'm wrong, and it's very obvious to me that I'm wrong because I'm poor, because I reside in a council house, although at the moment I'm in Kiwi Farm's server room tied up because Gaining Ground just won't let me out. At least he gave me some juice earlier, you know. But it's obvious I'm wrong and stupid and a moron, which, you know, I call myself those things, but the reason being is because, you know, I'm uneducated, I didn't go to college, I'm dumb and I'm poor, and well, you guys know how it is. You guys know how it is indeed. But hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all well and wonderful. I hope you've all been behaving yourselves since the last Strem. I hope you guys are good and wonderful and been behaving and chilling out and just going about your day as normal. But we have a couple things to talk about, apparently. I was gonna do this last night, you know, but probably best I cool my jets before I proceed. If I had done that, I could not have made that little video clip for the start of the stream, man. You know what I mean? Just a heads up as well, guys. As always, when the stream is done, it will be privated, and then I'll download it. And I will actually re-upload this one to my second channel, Alex Unhinged, which I'm fairly sure is linked down below. But, ladies and gents, we have a lot. We have a lot to get through today. We have a lot to cover because there's been some. There has been some developments, some interesting things that has happened, and I would very much like to go through these issues, shall we say. But before we do, we adhere to something around here called stream etiquette, and I like to say hello to everyone in the chat. So should we have a goosey gander, see who's here, see who's chatting up in my chat? Let's see who's in the chat. Well, we have Unfair Ophelia, we have Dreaming Fool, we have The Gaining Ground. We did have Cecil earlier. I don't know if she's buggered off. Of course, we have Fit and Curvy, we have G. Dubbington Bear, we have Opinionated Scotsman, Cancer Warrior, hello to you, darling, hello to you. Gypsy Pinky, what's going on? Lloyd Watson, Karina, Mandy, Riri, Life is Megan, Lindsay, Fat Apples, Caitlin Harvey, Clown Trash, Smash, good lord, you guys are moving too fast for me to catch up with now. Making Bacon Pancakes, Mick the Cornball, Catherine Roberts, Denise, Ida, Cardwiser, Kiki Blair, Dollar Signs, Canadian Revenue Agency, Art, I love you, Hunter. I love you, Hunter. I love you so goddamn much. We're Ghost as well. We have Midnight Goddess. It's good to see you, darling. We have Stormy L. We have Roland LaFleur. We have Nina, Gonzo, Steph, Sanchek, GC, Wade Wilson, Dove Kitty, Lem Marin. Damn it, Amber. Damn it, Amber. Caitlin Harvey, Natural Ginger, Lisa Lehman, Linda Cinnabon, Nova. Good grief. Hello, everyone. Hello. It's moving very... How you going to say hi to 300 people there, champ? All right, Metica, calm down, calm down. Hello, everyone. Hello, Cindy. So, hello, Oh God Gamer. Hello, Hannah. Hello, Vicky. Hello to everybody in the chat. I hope you guys are well and wonderful. We have some stuff to watch today. We have some interesting things to go through. Some of you, before the stream started, I seen a couple of you were like, Alex, make this make sense. And I can't do that, I'm afraid. I don't think it's within my capacity to do that for you guys, because it's a bit of a fucking shit show, if I'm honest with you. It's a bit of a fucking mess, if I'm perfectly honest with you. I'm going to give you guys the outline. The rather rotund outline, okay? And then we'll go from there, and we shall see what happens, okay? So... And I'll give you the cliff notes here and there as we go along, all right? And I will try to stay on topic just for this, just to kind of explain to you what the crack is, okay? All right. So, the timeline is as follows, right? Negz calls DC Media Girl based. The context for that will be later, okay? Then those two decide to have a conversation, kiss and make up, and DC decides to back Negz and pretty much, you know, promotes him on a stream, as one might think. Now, of course, Hater Nation, or the Girlverse, whatever you want to describe the collective group of people that enjoy watching reaction videos to Amberlyn Reed and Foodie Beauty, lose their collective shit, right? And you know what? Rightly so. Rightly so. Negz has a interesting past, shall we say, that includes doxing, a great deal of threats, and many other nasties. And thank you, Carrie and Storm, for the super chat. I can't English now. Thank you for the super chat. I can't England. This is why DC thinks I'm uneducated, because I can't fucking England properly, can I? Thank you, Carrie. Thank you very much. So where was I? Oh yeah. So anyway, DC is then hammered by the collective fucking angry as fuck force as of Hater Nation. And, you know, a great deal of her own sub-base as well. And she starts hemorrhaging subscribers like there's no tomorrow, right? As if fucking iDubbbz himself had just done a content cop on her, right? Now, when she's hit with this criticism, she proceeds to double, triple, and quadruple double down. Now, thank you, Gaining Ground, for the nan. We'll be finding out with politician DC. Will we be finding out what politician DC fucked? Ross, is that Perot or Bob Dole? Bob Dole.
Will we be finding out with
yes,
politician
yes.
DC shagged? Ross Perot or Bob Dole? The people deserve to know. Cocktail.
Thank you, Streamlabs lady. Thank you. Thank you. It's very nice. It's very nice. Anyway, she proceeds to double, triple, and quadruple double down. Now, initially, I don't take issue with this. I'm invited on. DC titles the stream code Amos. I'm told that in TV speak, this is attractive man on set. And we do a live stream together in which we proceed to argue politics and stuff of that nature. At the end of the video, DC decides to confront me about my criticism of her on Twitter, and we have a bit of a chinwag. During this conversation, I initially say, who gives a fuck, it's just internet bullshit. She also parrots this in her own statement afterwards. Now, I want you to remember that, because I was saying that it ain't that deep as internet shit, and she parroted me. Only one of us takes that mantra seriously. I would like you guys to remember that one. Anyway, she continues with her live streams, and if any of you here had been along to any of them, you may notice that a lot of people were getting banned in her live chat for what I would personally consider to be benign criticism. Yeah? A lot of benign, the Streamlabs donation link is broken. Yes, it is. You know why? Because I no longer have Streamlabs Prime, and I no longer have a website. If my mods could promote streamlabs.com/iratealex instead of iratealex.live, because I'm a dickhead and I forgot. Anyway, as I was saying, thank you, Necro, for letting me know. As I was saying, you may notice that a lot of people are getting blocked from her chat, like a lot. Now, I make this as an argument on Twitter, and, you know, a couple people here and there are like, well, that's her mods, you know, but the thing is, those are her mods. She should be setting the precedent on her own live stream, right? If one of my mods was banning people like in such the way that her mods would be, they'd be getting bollocked live on air, right? I have done this before, right? When one of them accidentally banned someone, right? Because they were, you know, fucking around on the phone or whatever. I don't generally ban people from my channel. I suppose that's my, you know, prerogative or whatever. But, okay, fine, right? Yeah, she's banning people left, right, and Chelsea for what I consider to be benign criticism, but it's the trolls. Some of them are trolls, of course they are. There's going to be people that come in and say mean things, especially when you back someone like Negz. That's a very natural occurrence. At the end of the day, those are her mods, and she's obviously told them what the crack is. She can see people getting banned. The thing is, what she may have forgotten is that on DC Media Girl's YouTube channel, I'm a mod. And the thing is, on YouTube, if someone gets banned from the chat, you lot can't see it. But I'm a mod, and I can see it. So, and I was still a mod earlier, and I don't know how I wasn't removed as a mod. Right, I screenshotted some of this. I just want to point that out. Okay? Hey ho, there you go, right? And anyway, so, you know, everyone's hammering DC. They're throwing all the criticism, right? DC then fully attacked. Oh, wow. There's something I never thought I would see. And you didn't have to, Sylvana. You didn't have to. But thank you for becoming a channel member. Well, just to pause for a second. Just to pause. Sylvana and I have only a little bit of history. A little bit of history. When I first entered the Girlverse and started making videos about, you know, ALR, Foodie Booty, whatever else, me and Sylvana got on. And then the whole, like, we the people anti-hater thing happened, and then, you know, me and sToRmA fell out, right? As one does, right? And it is what it is. That's the name of the game. It's the internet. Who fucking cares? But we fell out, right? But at the end of the day, she made her video, and at the end of the day, you can put your beef to one fucking side for the greater good. That's what part of being an adult is. And that's primarily why I'm so fucking heavy on DC, because I, quite frankly, expect better. But thank you, Sylvana, and I hope everything is well here. And thank you, Maddie. And for whatever reason, the Streamlabs bot isn't reading that, so I'll read it. What was that phrase from back in the Skeptic days? Oh, God. Oh, yeah, harbor no doxer. It's funny because I was a part of the Skeptic community, and I never even heard that one. She harbored Negz and is paying the price. It's that simple. Well, she's harboring Negz, and, well, yeah, you need only go look at DC Media Girl's Social Blade. Good grief, man. I haven't seen that much red since Rice Gum got fucking dicked. But let's continue. Let's continue. Anyway, these streams go on, and she proceeds to attach herself to a community that I have loose association with, that I'm very, very friendly with, that I personally have worked with for a few years now. All right. When I first became aware of Shani for Christ, you know, I had to do some networking in order to learn about Shani, okay? You know, and you know, people like Dragnot Silvers, the boys from the Geek Room, all right, all of them sorts of guys, all of that community. She's now attached herself to some of those people, right? And that's fine, whatever, right? That's cool. At some point during these live streams, she decides to lock on to a spider, right? A spider we shall refer to as Tragic. Now, Tragic is someone that I know about and I've known about for quite some time. But, you know, Alex, go speak to Missy Ann about that, even though I've known... what is it the haters say? We been new? Is that what the haters say? We've been fucking new, DC. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, DC. I was dealing with Tragic years ago, DC. The fuck you talking to me like... The problem is DC has made the mistake of condescending to me and talking down to me and telling me that I'm wrong when I'm not, right? So that's why we're here, right? That's ultimately... we've been known, exactly. We've fucking been new. We've been known, motherfucker. I was covering this shit a long time ago. I was talking about this shit a long fucking time ago. DC, you are new. You are a greenhorn. You are a red ass. And by the way, the term greenhorn is used in relation to a new person on a fishing vessel. Red ass is a term applied to a Royal Navy new lad, by the way. I know greenhorn can be used in another context. I remember when you went over the leak. Exactly. We've been fucking new, right? I was covering all this shit a long time ago, well before her, so she can shut the fuck up, is what she can fucking do. Thank you, Lydia, for the super chat. Thank you so much. I just want to know what is happening in her private life that has caused her to entirely lose the plot. I'm truly gobsmacked. 1, thank you. 2, I think I know, but I'm not going to share that one. And I'm not saying that to be a dick. I
just want to know what is happening in her private life that has caused her to entirely lose the plot.
Thank you, Streamlabs lady.
I'm truly gobsmacked.
Thank you, Cancer Warrior. Thank you, Streamlabs lady, for being late as fuck with that. But yes. Anyway, so along comes a spider. She notices Tragic. Tragic, right, let me explain to you who Tragic is. Tragic is a very, very small content creator, a lot smaller than DC herself, right? Even now, after she's lost, 2,000 subscribers. He is a troll, right? For lack of a better term, he's a shit. He is a fuckface. He is a troll. He is a nasty bit of work, right? The last time I did a live stream, he was in my chat, gobbing off, trying to act like I had banned him from the chat, switching between socks, all that type of stuff. The guy's a fucking bellender, right? The guy actively supported. The guy was actively supporting Shani and Rev, was standing up for them, supporting them, every so often giving me a bit of fucking jip for it and things like that. He's very much aware of who I am, and you know he didn't really focus on me. The thing is, Tragic is like any troll. He is. He's like any goddamn fucking troll out there. If you give him attention, he's only gonna lock onto it. Now, he has a lot of history with Missy Ann, right? A lot of history with Missy Ann, and that's a whole fucking shit show that we can talk about in a bit, right? We can discuss that in a little bit. Anyway, so DC continues her streams, but the thing is, on her live streams, she can't help it. She's having guests on, but she can't fucking help it. She could not stop talking about Tragic. And to make matters worse, she has to constantly react to Ms. Hussey. Right? If you don't know who Miss Hussey is, Miss Hussey is a man in drag, okay? He isn't trans. I actually legitimately thought that he was trans, and I was trying to be respectful by referring to him as she at first, and then it was actually disrespecting him in the end. But either way, regardless of that, and she keeps reacting to Miss Hussey and these, you know, much smaller, you know, people that are, you know, that are talking shit about her. There's a whole group of them. There's Death, Miss Hussey. It's all the anti-haters that Negz has now separated himself from completely. All right, and that also includes Tragic along the way. Now, you could speculate that it's Negz pushing DC to focus so heavily on Tragic, when the thing is, you may have noticed in that video that I played at the start, and if you guys want me to play it again, I don't have a problem with doing so, that Tragic and Negz are as bad as each other. They are as bad as each other. But I'm wrong about that, apparently, right? And also thank you to Belinda, aka Hillbilly Uncensored, for becoming a channel member earlier today. Thank you so much for that. It's good to see you as well, darling. You guys want to see the video that I created at the start? I can play it again. Let me just finish. Negz and Alex, to me, they are one of the. They are, to me, that's how I feel about it. They are the same. There is no need to focus. The thing is, why? Let me rephrase. DC does not understand, and I've tried explaining this to her, and I've been polite about it. DC does not understand that people are mad because she has forgiven Negz and brought Negz back. But for some reason, she keeps wanting to make it about Tragic, when this has nothing to do with Tragic. She keeps wanting to make this about Missy Ann. This has nothing to do with Missy Ann. She victim shames and denies that status to sToRmA, when I know goddamn fucking well, if she liked sToRmA, she would be extending the same level of respect to sToRmA. Now, sToRmA knows, right? sToRmA knows she fucked up, right? She knows she fucked up. All right, we all fuck up, right? I have more fuck ups under my belt than Amberlynn Reid has had hot dinners, okay? We're all fucking human, all right, at the end of the day. But she fucked up. She sent nudes, okay, to Neggington Bear, okay? And he has made the threat, right, to release those, okay? Now, the threat is enough. Just because he hasn't actually fucking released it does not mean it is somehow less of a problem. But, what is it DC says? But go off, sis. Go off, sis. Fucking idiot. So, let's play the video again that I made. Okay, I did make it for the intro. It's about 3 minutes long. It's just a little compilation, but it shows the threats in it. And, you know, it makes fun of them both a little bit as well. So I'll play that video again for you. It's only about 3 minutes. I'll be right back, guys. I will be right back.
I'm sitting on just as much ammo as anybody else. If that little group decides to keep going with me, I'm going to drop the fucking nudes that I have on my phone. And that doesn't involve them, that involves somebody else. You want to see me be petty? I'll be real super petty. I will drop your friend's nudes in a heartbeat. Stop fucking with me. We're going to play this type of game. I'm going to play this game. I could be just as petty as anybody else. Don't think I don't have a little folder on my computer from all the titties I've been sent, all the vaginas I've been sent, all the whatever I've been sent. I got it all saved because I know how people are.
I feel retarded. Every time I read it, you guys have played yourselves while you think you're playing everybody else. Look, I'm not Angie Ree. Okay, you fucking idiots. You fucking doxed me in 2017 and you groomed me for where I'm at now. You groomed me for where I'm at now. You groomed me for where I'm at now.
Alex, we are going to disagree firmly on that. And I think that your story is wrong. And the focus on tragic is because he has already burned his way through a number of communities. You know, Alex, I'm going to say this as nicely as I can because I like you and I don't want to call you out in front of everybody. But just because tragic has not done anything to you does not mean the tragic is not dangerous. Okay? You may think he's ridiculous. You may think he's a troll. You may think that he's no big deal. But there are people in the community who disagree. He has not threatened to release nudes, Alex. That is not true. That is false. I'm sorry. That is not true. As a matter of fact, he said, you know, Alex, why don't you have a conversation with Missy Ann? Why don't you do that? No, he has not threatened to release nudes. He, as a matter of fact, in that very video that she made, she played a clip of him saying that he wouldn't release nudes. So, no, not true. Not true. Cut it out.
I feel retarded.
One time, while I try to figure you out, stand in line. You've got to let it go and get away. And I can try, but only you can show me how. There's no time, and I don't know why you walked away.
I feel retarded.
Cut it out.
Fine. And for those who were just watching that for the first time, I hope you enjoyed that little clip I threw together this morning. And I hope that also disproved what DC was saying there. Because remember, guys, I'm poor, uneducated, and I live in a council house. Because those three things seem to be the profile that DC tends to look down upon, you see. But that's fine. That's fine. You know, it's whatever. You know, can't really expect much from people who used to work for the mainstream media, can you? But yeah, that's where I stand on that. Now there are other things that that need to be kind of touched on. I just want to allow me to just kind of reiterate something here, right? Don't send nudes to content creators, right? I'm not here to berate Sylvana. She has my full support, right? I made that very clear. All right, I'm not here to berate Missy Ann or her experience with Tragic. Okay, these things, they are what they are. You know, sometimes we desperately need post-nut clarity in our lives, don't we? Hashtag no shade. Bless you, bless you. No, so on a serious note, it is what it is. And at the end of the day, you know, disagreeing with me on the fact that I personally think that Sylvana is brave for even admitting it in the first place. I mean, you know, fucking hell, look at the state of Negz, Jesus Christ. You know. Not for me, not for me. Tragic is like way better looking than he is, and he just anyway, I'm getting off the point here. Yeah. At the end of the day, just because you don't like this one person and they didn't have their nudes released does not lessen the issue on the other side, okay? Sylvana can be a victim of this bullshit, of threats, and so can Missy Ann at the same time, right? Showing your bias in this is not a good look. I don't know why she continues to double, triple, and quadruple double down, because she's just losing more and more subscribers. Her comment section is something to truly, truly behold. Good God, man. I saw a comment earlier that said, DC, do you do yoga? Because that was a stretch. You know, there's a lot of that. There's a lot of that, you know. I'm not sure if comments will be, you can send nudes to me, BGTV, that's fine. I'm going to send some to you, but they won't be mine, I can promise you that. It will be Shani's OnlyFans, or Rev's dick, because I was sent Rev's dick. I actually woke up to that one morning by FabFitGeeky, like when it was, what was it, a couple of years ago now? It's been so long. But yeah, and the banning of the chat, I mean, it's your chat, do what you like, I suppose, but it just shows the I would say growing, but it's not growing, the shrinking echo chamber. I had one of my mods, Necro, actually superimpose Steve Shive's head onto DC earlier. And I don't know if he finished it, but if he puts it back in the Discord, I can of course put it up on the screen for you all. I can put it up on the screen for you all. I'm not a fan of echo chambers myself. I'm really not. You know, of course, it doesn't make me better than anyone. That's one thing I want to point out as well. Despite my British accent and demeanor, I'm genuinely not trying to be condescending, or I'm trying to genuinely not come across as if I'm better than somebody else. DC though, DC. I mean, she certainly came across that way to me earlier, but, you know, I think we have some content to watch. I think we have some videos to watch. I think we have some content to watch. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take my ugly face off the screen, and I'm going to change it to my thingy-majig. This is my thingy-majig. And I think I'm going to pop the chat out, because I like seeing the chat. I'm just going to drag it over here and change it to live chat. Put show. Mrs. Parker, you need to calm down, girlie. You need to calm down. So I think that we should react to review, because that's what these people do. Thank you, Mickey. Thank you. Guys, just give me a quick moment. I'm just going to quickly save this picture, because I really feel that it's apt for the stream. Doobie-doobie-doo. I appreciate that. Thank you, Mickey. Let me see. Image. Doobie-doobie-doo. We got DC Shives here, ladies and gents. DC Shives. There we go. I mean, just add a little bit of moistness to them lips there, you know, and we've got full-blown echo chamber. Just... chef's kiss, I think. Oh dear. Anyway, we'll get that off the screen. We're gonna have a listen to your boy DC and what she had to say today, because it just never ends with her. It just really never ends. I'm gonna keep it down there so the chat's on the screen, because I was criticized after the last stream for not having the chat up and context is being missed. And they're absolutely right to do that. So, and we should put this on playback speed 1.25. If it goes too quickly, we can slow it down, ladies and gents. So, well, let's sit back, relax, pull your socks up, pull your pants down, get yourself a nice cool drink, and let's begin.
I went to Union Market.
You can't kidnap me, Mrs. Parker. Gaining Ground already kidnapped me, and I can't escape from the bloody Kiwi Farm server, okay?
And I went to this sushi place. And I got salmon avocado.
You're disgusting.
There I saw her.
Stop it.
Sitting there.
Hello, Sir YM.
going over the same points that she's been going over
Hello, Linlord.
for, well, a long time. So,
Yeah, guys, Mrs. Park has been bought and paid for. Just want to put that
So
out
yeah,
there.
I'm over it. There are plenty of people who are still doing reacts, and I know that there are people who are super invested in her.
Let me out, gaining ground. Thank you, Pincalo, for the super chat there. Or the super sticker, even. The super sticker.
Life, and I can understand why. It's a great soap opera. Not me.
Are you seriously doing a fucking mukbang? Alright.
Hello, Nova.
Okay. Hello, Nissa.
Brown Girl Life, hello.
Kiwi Farms groomed me, guys. They groomed me. I wish they would. I wish they would.
And she upset Pulpy.
Oh, God.
So.
All right, we're just gonna. I want to get straight past this. This is. Oh.
And on in this vein. She criticized me because she says I'm a snob, but mostly it was about money. She criticized me because she thought I was pocket watching her. I didn't know what the hell she was talking about. But apparently, I guess that this is what I'm hearing. This is all a game of telephone, so I don't know if this is the case. But I had made a critique of her audio, which is terrible. Hey, BGTV.
Sid Vicious.
And I guess that somebody twisted it and said
sorry,
that...
you're absolutely correct, Steph. My humblest apologies. I humbly apologize. There was no sigh before my apology. Yeah, you're right. It's GG Farms, not Kiwi Farms. My bad. My bad. I do apologize. Thank you, Patricia, for the super chat. Hello, Alex. Can you tell me why, if Negz has been previously banned from YouTube, how does he have his platform back? It is as easy as creating a new account. That's as easy as it is. That's how Shani got back onto YouTube. That's how Negz got back onto YouTube. It is that easy. All right, YouTube is massive. Hey, Pat, how's it going, man? It's been a hot second. I hope you're good, dude. YouTube's bots and things like that, they don't really look out for that kind of shit. This is why, you know, YouTube has to rely a great deal on the community to do a great deal of policing for them. I don't know why they ever got rid of the YouTube... What was it called? It was called YouTube Heroes at first. Then it was called something else after. I can't remember what it was called. Someone help me out here.
I was criticizing her for not being able to afford a mic. That's not what I said, obviously. Frenchie is more than capable of buying a microphone. She's doing very well on YouTube. So she criticized me for pocket watching her, which I was not, and then she turned around with both barrels.
Shani and Rev, I do not believe are monetized. I don't think that they are. I could be wrong on that, though.
And started laying on a whole bunch of tropes. So, have you ever watched a stream by a black content creator?
What? Yeah. I've been to your boy Pat's live streams before. And, you know, I'm a quarter black. Well, I guess I don't watch myself, so... Okay, I didn't see this part of the stream, so this is going to be interesting.
And a black content creator will say, you know, when a person who's critiquing them, who is
Thank you, Old Bat, for the super chat. Hello, all you lovely people. Hello to you. Hello.
Not black. Will line up all these tropes to critique the black content creator, but stop just short, right? I've heard Mrs. Parker say, I think I've heard Mrs. Parker say this, and I've seen black content creators...
Hello, all you lovely people.
Look right at the camera and say, go on, you know you want to call me a...
Okay. I've been called a nigger on the live stream before. Quite a few times. Hard R. You know what I say when people say that shit to me? I say, well, that's not very nice, is it? Oh, dear.
You know what I'm saying. Right? Frenchie, why don't you be honest? Let me just remind you, first of all, again, none of these things bothered you when you won my giveaway. None of that. You were willing to overlook all that. You brought up my...
Yeah, I don't usually say it, Cancer Warrior. I don't usually say it. As a British person, it doesn't really slip off my tongue very well. And plus, we Brits tend to have other words, other racist words. But I say it when I feel there's a need for the gravity of it. You know what I mean? Thank you, Pincalo. Why just black? What about those... Fuck me, I missed it. What about those other colors? Oh, dear. Hashtag Rainbow Coalition. Thank you, mate. Thank you, Pincalo. I hope you're right,
PayPal and my Cash App, those are there because I've had subs tell me that they want to send me money and they don't want Google to keep 30% of it. That's why I use PayPal and Cash App. Sometimes people want to donate anonymously for whatever reason.
Yeah, that's why we encourage our viewers to go via Streamlabs rather than Super Chat, don't we, guys? Don't we?
So it's there.
I'm such a shill.
I have used that money to do giveaways, and I've done a lot of them. You guys know, those of you who've been with me for a while know
I'm a little bit gay.
I have done a lot of giveaways. I've done very nice giveaways, if I do say so myself. At the beginning of the pandemic, when I knew that people were going through a bad time, I went up to my closet and I took out a bunch of handbags, some of which were extremely valuable, and I gave them away. Not because I thought, oh, wow, look at you, you're out of a job, you've got money trouble, here, take a Fendi bag. No, it was because, and I said, if you don't want to keep the bag, you can sell it. You can go on eBay, Poshmark, Tradesy, and...
By the way, I have to ask you guys, right? Have you guys seen Kate Winslet's latest video? Me and Kate, we're not fans of each other, but I watched her latest video and I fucking hyena laughed at it. I highly recommend.
And you can sell the bag. And you can get at least $1,500 to $2,000 for a bag. You can pay your mortgage. You can do whatever. So, but I'm money hungry. You know, I'm a money grubbing. Just say it, Frenchie. Oh, just say it. Oh, I'm a money hungry, money grubbing Jew.
Oh! Oh! Oh dear God! Oh dear God! Oh boy! Oh! Fucking hell, man! I'll be honest with you, right? I have seen this clip, but out of all the things, right? I didn't expect that. we're ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Just say it, and don't give me the shit that, oh yeah, you're Jewish too. There are plenty of Jews who use.
Also, yeah, I don't actually believe French Fried Gorl. I don't know French Fried Gorl. I've never watched. I think I popped into her chat for the first time the other day. She was popping the fuck off. She gets angrier than I do, which is very impressive, I would admit. But I don't know what FFG actually did. I seriously doubt that she said anything anti-Semitic.
These anti-Semitic tropes. Let me ask you this. You mean I'm money grubbing, money hungry? Like this? Is that what you have in mind? Is that how you see me?
And yeah, FFG is Jewish herself, isn't she? Yeah, you guys are right, yeah. Oi, fucking vey. You know why this is particularly funny? Do you know why this in particular is particularly funny to me? Because I accused her of working for the ADL the other day, right? It wasn't, it was, she asked to be roasted, right? And, that's what you'll get from me if you want to be roasted.
With the hammer and sickle and flipping the coins with the big nose and all of that. Greedy and avaricious, hoping to make themselves rich by any means. Relentless in pursuit of wealth, and also stingy misers determined not to let money slip from their grasp. This is from the ADL. I'm going to drop that in chat.
That is true, BGTV. I will agree with you there. But my question to that, because I actually don't know what French Fried Gorl said, right? You are right in that, because G-Man, as we all have agreed, right? You know what's funny? Pat, who was here earlier, is a very conservative American black man, right? And you, BGTV, are a quite left-leaning American black man. And both of you call G-Man a plantation man or whatever. I can't remember the exact term. Both of you pretty much called him the same fucking thing, and I was quite surprised by that. She called her a snob. Being called a snob is not anti-Semitic, nor does it, nor that's a fucking reach. DC, you're wrong, right? Is that what she did? She called her a snob. Snob does not imply the K word, all right? Yes, it does not imply anti-Semitism. That's a fucking reach. Come on now. Come on. Being called pretentious and a snob, people have called me a snob. You know, even though I'm one of them people that that DC doesn't like. You know, poor. You know, uneducated, council housed. You know, social housing, that kind of thing.
I mean, I don't give a shit, Frenchie. If this is the road you want to go down, you go ahead. But all I'm saying is that when Nova was on yesterday, and I said that the language that you were using to describe me sounded like something that I would read in Stormfront, I wasn't exaggerating.
Fuck off. Get the fuck... bitch, have you ever read Stormfront? I actually have. Fuck me, man. I've actually had fights with fucking hundreds of self-identified neo-Nazis. Self-identified alt-right people, right? I have read I've gone to Stormfront and looked at the website myself. You're talking at your fucking arsehole, DC. Oh my god, the fucking reach. The reach. How does such an old lady be this fucking flexible, yo? In fact, yeah, one of my mods, if they possibly can they go to FFG's channel and get the clip if she hasn't privated it already, please?
Okay. So, just do it.
Hey, J-Kid. Yeah, J-Kid, you're fucked.
Go ahead. You know you want to. Just like my black content creator friends would say. Just go ahead and call me a...
FFG called her a snob and a grifter because of pocket watching. FFG pointed out her plug in PP and channel memberships while FFG doesn't. Well, if anything, right, that's just... I fucking know. That's a reach. That is a fucking reach. That is irrelevant criticism. It really is. That's bollocks. Absolute fucking bullshit.
Go ahead. You're almost there, Frenchie. You're so close. So, speaking of money hungry...
Hi.
This mess happened yesterday.
Yeah, well, but that's a very good point, Cecil. Something that I was going to bring up in a bit, but, you know, fuck it, we'll bring it up now. Excuse me. You know these reaction streams she's been doing, right? Even to Miss Hussey and them lot. DC's always the first one to bring up the money. She's always the first to bring up the views, the amount of viewers. Hello, Megan.
And I know it.
Irate Danny.
All right.
Oh, God, here we go.
All right, so the dynamic trio was on.
We're doing it live!
Oh, Dries, you did not know that I was Hispanic?
Yes. DC also identified herself as the enemy of Great Britain, ladies and gentlemen. The enemy of the British, which, of course, is the Argentinians.
That is so funny. I could have sworn that you knew. Hello, Nikki. All right, let's watch this cavalcade of laughs, shall we?
Hey.
Making bacon pancakes, hello!
Good grief.
That's so loud.
That's really loud.
Oh. Well, we got 6 people in here so far, okay.
6 people, huh?
Did the notification go out?
I don't know, sweetie.
I was going to turn it down just a
Let me see,
smidgen.
let me share the link if not.
I did put it on my community tab.
Yeah, Spanish is my first
Yeah, in
language, I
fact, let
read.
me see if it went through on the Discord.
Yeah, Pancake said it went through.
I did.
Hello, David! Hello, sweetie!
Oh, So loud.
I guess you got the notification, right? Or did you see it on my community post?
She was speaking about her Argentinian roots on the previous stream to this. This is actually from today. It was the stream with Nova, wherein she was speaking about being Hispanic.
This was the last minute thing because my stomach was hurting earlier because I had broccoli. Hello, sister. You want DC gossip? We can give you DC gossip, boo. We can give you anything you want here. DC had whatchamacallit on today.
Who? Nova?
Oh, you got it on Discord?
That was
Good.
a great stream, by the way. If you missed
DC
it,
had
please
that,
do watch. Nova was a
that
great
gray
guest.
girl. I ain't gonna give out her name, but. Oh, Terry, thank you so much. 2-month reset.
Well, good, Mary. Good. Because it's called the Falklands, not Islas Malvinas.
What's up, yes?
I'm just being petty.
Hello, Windflower.
Oh, there's really loud, isn't
Yes.
it, guys?
Okay,
How
idiots
is it on your
in
end?
chat who are not getting the point. Not everybody. If you're
Let's
criticizing me,
turn it
that's
down a
fine.
smidgen
I
on
never
YouTube
said
as
Frenchie
well.
was an anti-Semite. I said that the language that she's using is anti-Semitic.
I mean, you know what, DC? If you're gonna make the reach that you are, if you're gonna derive anti-Semitism, right, from what French Fried Gorl said, then we are absolutely in our right to derive from you that. Yeah, exactly, Lynn. Semantics. If anything, you are calling her that. You know, it's like saying to me, oh, Alex last night said the N-word. You know, because at the end of the day, I'm white passing. You know, I don't get out much. But I am a caramel man, all right? But I've been accused of racism before. Hell, I've even been called a Nazi before. That's like saying, oh, Alex said the N-word last night. He was using racist language. Does that not insinuate that I'm a racist? You know?
And
Does
if
it
you're
not?
going to go that far, and you're going to call me all those names, you might as well go all the way and say what you really think.
Fuck
say that
off.
I'm the caricature of a Jew. Say that I am the stereotype of a Jew.
Oy vey.
You know? It's not that far-fetched.
So she's continuing talking about the Negz situation, and now she's bringing all these little channels on because nobody big wants to probably get on her channel.
Sucks
and
to be
I don't
me.
blame them, to be honest with you. Terry, thank you so much. Oh my stars. Terry gave me $1,000. Oh my stars. Thank you.
Hussy, you're the one who won't stop talking about the Negz situation.
In my opinion, J-Kid, it is outright saying it, but you know, I'm trying to give everyone the benefit of the doubt here.
I'm reacting to you because I think that you're a clown. But
Yeah, and again, FFG is Jewish, so
really?
I can't use that as an argument, but you know, it is worth pointing out.
Okay, you're loving this, man. Without this, you've got nothing. Absolutely nothing. But keep going.
You Jojo Bags. Oh, you so depressed?
Welcome.
I miss my ex. Why did it hurt me
Dennis.
so much?
I'm glad you enjoyed the Darby.
Jojo,
the Darby
listen,
video.
that's the same ex you were telling us about.
Do
Don't
it,
go
do
with
it,
him,
Frank.
sweetheart.
Here we go.
Okay, he's not.
Make
for
it a
you.
donation sound.
That's the one that you said had to hit you and all that. Oh, Stevie Belladonna, 2-month prime resub. Thank you, boo. Oh my stuff. Next, eat your heart out. You telling people that you're gonna hurt my career
No,
and
he
you're
didn't.
gonna hurt my income. Look at you now.
No, he didn't say
Whatever.
that.
You know you wanted to say the N-word then, Nelsie. Not hard R, though, you know. Not hard R.
Thank you so much.
I actually quite... Is it weird, right, that I don't dislike Hussy? Hussy's very loud and everything, but I don't dislike Hussy.
Mm-hmm. And I done just started, boo. Yeah, some of me just aren't worth the trouble no matter how much we care for them. Yeah. She definitely... But my sister completely just unsubbed, and she doesn't want to have nothing to do with the drama.
Who is he talking
and
about?
I don't blame her. I don't.
Who is he talking about, by the way?
He hit me and cheated on me twice. Sweetheart, come on. David!
Oh,
my stuff. David, I told you we got to save money to replace that hip of yours.
Yeah, I don't dislike Chantal either. I don't really dislike... I don't even dislike DC. It was a week and a half ago we streamed together? You know? My subs are already confused with the shiny super chat. Change them. Confuse them more.
Thank you so much, sweetheart. Oh, my stuff. I'm going to come on live every night. Thank you. We got 78% on that hype train, Negz. Yes, Negz.
Oh, it's really loud, man.
Yeah, okay.
Your channel is next. Hello.
I'm going to
Ew.
turn it
That
down in
Huzzers on
OBS.
Cindy Lauper.
All right,
Oh,
if it gets
this
too
is
quiet,
Cindy
please let me know,
Well,
chat.
it's Huzzers. Yes, it is.
A veritable
Oh
rogues
my
gallery.
stars, Terry! Thank you so much. Terry liked me. Can you tell? Oh my stars! My sister gifted us up about weekend. Thank you, sis. About weekend, say thank you to my sister.
Reaction
Hello,
right
Traj.
now.
Traj, anytime you want to join, just click that telephone and come on in. You don't need an invitation. You love my wig, Terry? Thank you. I got this in a lot of different colors. I'll wear it more often, okay?
Sure.
I'll wear another one for you tomorrow. Wait a minute. We just skipped the second hype train. We on the third. 52% of the third already.
DC did host Shani. I don't really hold that as a point of contention, as a critique. At the end of the day, there is a literal clip on my own channel of me going on to Shani's channel and talking to her twice, you know? So I don't think that there's anything necessarily wrong with sitting down and having a conversation with someone.
Oh my stars.
Thank you, Cancer Warrior.
So, yeah, everybody's talking about this next. Oh my.
Hey, mother of gliders. Are you okay? You want some pearls to clutch? You can have mine.
Really? Right, this is what is annoying me the most out of all of this, right? I will explain, I'm going to sum up this entire thing real quick for everyone, right? This entire drama, although it seems to have completely lost its point in the first place, this entire drama, where it is right now, is DC and her crew pointing at Hussey and Hussey's lot, right? And going, snowflakes! And Hussey and Death and Tragic and them lot pointing back, going, snowflakes! And that's the end of that. That's pretty much the entire fucking thing. It is a bunch of snowflakes screeching at each other.
You think Jews can't be hateful and use anti-Semitic tropes against each other? Go look up somebody named Gilad Atzmon. Maybe you'll learn something today. You need a fainting couch?
I agree. Negz and Tragic
Be
are the
careful out
same.
there.
They are the
Stars,
same.
David! I appreciate.
Yeah, I was actually asking Necro to make me that meme earlier. That's how I see this. This entire thing is the Spider-Man pointing meme.
Let me just sit here without saying much. Yeah. I appreciate this so much.
Oh dear.
This is what I hope Negz is watching, bitch. How's I send you a PayPal?
Lynn, you agree with me. I don't take a side in this shit. I'm not taking a fucking side. I am an island. I have no ally. I have no enemy. Well, I mean, I might after this stream, I guess, but we'll see what happens.
Oh, Jojo, thank you so much. I didn't even see if let me check. I didn't even get the notification, dude.
Oh my god, can we please move on?
One, Honey K Girl, Breeze Maydale, Newport Dale, Monster Nomster, 3554. Thanks, David, for this. Oh,
Yeah, I'm very
my
much Switzerland. I'm just sitting back enjoying the nuclear
We
fire,
did 100%
really.
already? We done with the hype train?
Yeah, let's get done
All
with
right,
the
y'all.
hype
Thank
train.
you so much for coming. Always remember to love yourself. Now,
As much as I call myself chaotic neutral, and an island in all this, but the thing is, I suppose I'm a little bit not. Well, I am on my own on this one, I suppose, because I've chosen to criticize DC specifically, and I've done this privately and I've done this publicly a couple times. She has decided to react in a way to me that I personally feel is disrespectful, and so I'm responding in accordance with how I believe I should respond to someone when they talk down to me.
I will see you tomorrow. No.
Yeah, my mods don't care, by the way, if you disagree with me. They're not going to ban you, because this is not an echo chamber. If you want to hammer me, go right ahead. Not you gaining ground. I know what type of hammering you want to do.
You
fucking
guys,
pest.
thank you, David. Thank you so much, sweetheart.
Come on.
Oh my stars. So yeah,
Come on, Hussey, let's get on with
you
it.
guys, I'm gonna be talking about Negz
Of course
this
you are.
week. up
course.
until the end of the week.
Yeah,
And
we'll
then, to
see.
be honest
Mary,
with
I'm
you,
taking
I don't
a
care how
side,
much
but it's
traffic
my
it brings
side. You know what I
channel,
mean?
How much income it gets me.
Of course
it
you
really
don't.
doesn't. Okay? It absolutely doesn't. So he's making more money now. He said that he tripled his income since
He
he's
didn't
been
say
talking
that.
about me.
He didn't
Damn
say
it,
that.
GG.
No, he didn't.
So you do you, okay? I don't need your name in my title to make
You've
money.
got a
and I'm gonna
whopping
talk
6
about him till the
people
end of
in
the
your
week,
chat, Hussy.
And then after that,
Who are you kidding?
it's going to be...
Why does that fucking matter? Why does that matter? So, right, let me break this down to you, chat, right? Twitch and YouTube are not comparable to each other. Sorry, but they're fucking not. As someone who has a Twitch channel and has streamed for like a full year on Twitch, I can assure you, you cannot compare viewers on Twitch to YouTube. They are very, very different platforms, all right? YouTube is a Goliath. It is the heaven, right? It is literally the second biggest search engine on the internet. And it is owned by the first biggest search engine on the internet, okay? Twitch is not the same, okay? If you can get 10 concurrent viewers on Twitch, that's pretty fucking good for someone who's starting out. Believe it or not. It doesn't sound like a lot. It doesn't sound like a lot, but it is. It is a big fucking deal, all right? These are not the same platforms. They are very different to each other. Very, very different. And why is she... Like, why this gotcha? Eh? Why this gotcha? It's petty. It's petulant. Fuck's sake.
Just random here and there. That's it.
Oh, great. Okay.
Exactly, Cancer Warrior. You should be fucking happy that anyone turns up
So
to
he's
stream
made
at all.
$9? I don't know. I think he's happy with $20 an hour. I think that's what he's happy with. But I just love when he says, oh, he ruined Tragic's career.
I'm going to have to explain bits to you lot, aren't I? 1,000 bits is not $1,000, just FYI to the chat. 1,000 bits is £10. Okay?
I just get a kick out of when he says that.
He didn't
what
say
makes
that.
him think that?
He was talking smack, Hussy.
He has no fucking career himself, and he feels like he gets satisfaction to destroying other people's... It has no value at all. Manager, you want to talk?
Oh, God.
Well, it's the only satisfaction he's getting, isn't it?
I would love to know where Death is from. I don't want her docs. I would like to know where she's from.
Yeah.
Do I have a... Yeah, I've had a cold for a while. It's my new DMT medication. It wrecks the B cells which fight off your immune response to colds and stuff. Yeah, Yeah, I know she's from London, but I'd like to know roughly whereabouts she's from.
It starts off slow, but I promise you guys it gets good.
This whole thing that this friendship bond that he started with DC.
I know.
Personally, it's not going to end the way he planned.
He didn't plan anything.
Oh, now the latest thing is...
I'm in control. I am the captain now.
DC is going to go on his Twitch.
Yeah, I am.
Okay? He's not going to go on her channel because she knows people are going to strike it and report it and this and that.
It's not worth a headache.
She doesn't want to take that
I'd rather
chance.
go... I'll go to his house.
So that's the
He
latest.
doesn't have to
I
come
don't know
over
if
here.
you guys heard.
Mm-hmm. And why are you so interested in that?
Thank you,
Hussy? What do
Mary.
care?
Thank you.
Who
Oh,
else is he
bless
doing?
you, Cancer Warrior. Bless you.
Manager, you can talk.
And
Dredge, are you coming on?
I asked him to come on.
Dredge, come on.
Is it too... Thank you, Cecil, for pointing that out. I'll turn it back up again.
Because Dredge is like the main subject here. They're all talking about Dredge.
Yeah, but we don't want to talk about. We're just going to have a chill little chat. You know,
Yeah.
It wasn't going to be like a heavy topic tonight.
No, Hater Nation is shook at what a nasty witch DC has turned out to be.
I'm horrible,
Yeah.
you guys.
Now, you guys,
Horrible.
DC
The lowest
said
of the low.
that a freshman. Oh, sis, thank you so
Oh,
much.
not
We had
this again, for God's
97%.
sake.
Oh, no, 37% of the level 5 hype train. Thank you so much. So,
Yeah, balancing the audio is going to be a pain in the ass, guys. I mean, you can either have it loud or you can have it kind of quiet.
oh, this morning, okay, in Negz's, did we get disconnected or you there?
Hey, Trash Joint.
Don't worry.
Hello,
Don't worry,
Trench.
Wild Rose. I'm glad to see you.
Oh, my stars. David, thank you so much. We have 47% now to clean out the hype train.
This is the thing I gotta say.
Oh, my stars. All right.
This is one of the things I hate about Twitch, okay? There are two things I don't like. One is the ads that you can't skip. And I understand people need to get paid. It's fine, but it's annoying. And these hype trains that go on and on and on.
Right, DC, you know fucking nothing about Twitch. Hype trains have a timer, and they have a cooldown as well, all right? It doesn't happen every fucking second, all right? When a hype train starts, it is up to the chat to donate as much as they can to get it to level 5, and that's as high as it goes, okay? And what the creator, streamer, whatever you want to call them, wants to do after that is up to them.
So it's irritating.
Yeah, just to let everyone know, as always, I will be privating the stream when I'm done, but I will be uploading it to Alex Unhinged. So, yeah.
I mean, I'm glad for creators when they're making money, but when you're a viewer, it's super distracting.
Like
it's
Twitch,
like when people are streaming on other platforms, I cannot stand text to voice. I remember one time
text to speech.
I was watching Sinatra, and he was getting so many super chats that he was getting interrupted like every 10 seconds, and he couldn't get a word out, and it was great. He made a ton of money. I think that in super chats that day, he made over $10,000, which is great. It's cool, but if you're a viewer, it's super distracting. So it's just a complaint. I mean, it's a way to make money. I get it. It's just that, you know, that's just my opinion.
Guys, you talk, boo. Say what you want to say. The floor is yours.
No, I mean, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, I've actually turned off text to speech. Yeah, Alex Unhinged is my second YouTube channel. It is I think it's linked down below in the description. If not, I'll link everyone the channel, or one of my mods will.
They need us to make money, to make content. Obviously, they can't do it on their own when we're not around. There's barely anybody in their chats. He has nothing else to talk about but to review old ass commercials.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do it now.
And make
I'll just link it for you guys.
Stale, boring jokes. And he admitted that he was looking to find my business.
People think unusual
See what I mean? These fucking ads.
But for TurboTax.
Why are you you're going to complain about ads? The thing is, when you're not right, there's 2 stages of monetization, right, on Twitch. When you don't have actual monetization, right? When you forget what there's partner, but you have to. It takes a while to become a partner. When you become an associate, a Twitch associate, you get a bit of control over your ads, right? And yeah, if you sub, there's no ads basically. A streamer can click a button to turn the ads on. Whether Hussey has done so, I do not know. But Twitch will play ads. Twitch used to be specific to gaming. It's not anymore. You have your hot tub streams. You have your body painting streams. The biggest section on Twitch is the just chatting section. And that's what I do when I've not streamed on there for months, but yeah.
An expert like me, it just makes things interesting. So, give us the ambitious new startup, the failed small business, all of your dependents and dependents.
Yeah, affiliate. Thank you, Mark, for correcting me. Yeah, you're absolutely
correct. Why am I being punished with these ads? Is there some way I can
You're not being
not
punished.
have them? I don't want to subscribe to his channel.
Life can mean an even greater refund.
Come on, let's get
Yes, Frank, but you've got to be in it with me.
on with it.
You've got your taxes.
You know, DC, if you used Opera GX, you'd get automatic ad blocker built in. And a built-in VPN. Yeah, I know. I need to go back. I need to start streaming again on Twitch because it was a lot of fun, but it's been months, and I don't know why.
I'm Addie.
Oh my god.
And this is quitting. Vaping, it's caused me the most amount of anxiety in my life.
So he was like, I couldn't find your business. You don't have any businesses in your name.
Sometimes ads on Twitch cannot be controlled. I just want to point that out.
Which is total bullshit. He's like, what do you do? He's trying to figure out what I do now. So he can go more in real
If he
life.
wants to know what you do
That's
tragic,
this
he
guy
can
does.
ask Martha.
He's a total scumbag.
Is he?
Right.
You want to hear about real life? Making bacon
Yeah,
pancakes
just
told me
just
this
chatting
evening
is.
that I've been doxxed.
You're kidding. You didn't tell me this.
Really?
Yeah. So
I can't have fun when I watch your content, Hussey. I think you were pretty crude in this one, but we'll see. And thank you for the super
He
chat.
charged me 3 months premium on his Patreon because it was like a fuck you to me, and refunded me, which isn't the case because I paid for years up front. Like he went with my back.
Fab left. That's what happened to Fab. She just left. You know, she had enough of this shit, so she left.
The whole fucking year's Patreon. So I don't know what he's saying about that. That he's like, oh, I charged him $12 for 3 months or some shit. And the thing that's been
Why is
released
this
is from the
woman
Patreon with like my details attached to it.
See, didn't I remember I told you when he set up that Patreon? I was like, oh, I know what he's doing. I told you that. I said once everyone joins his Patreon, then he has all their information.
Yeah,
So I
then
said,
he will
oh,
dox
so
him.
he
You did
can,
say
he can
that.
control. He can have absolute control over who comes into his Patreon, and then if they slight him in any way or don't give him 100% loyalty,
for 1 fucking minute.
We'll just,
I cannot believe that they're still
him
butthurt
doing
about
that,
this.
he thinks he's a fucking, like, holding
Roger
some
that,
sort of
GD.
leverage over me. I'll go
safe.
scuttling off, scared, right, just because I don't have a channel. Or, like, and most people that are docs fucking are fearful of it. I'm not fucking fearful of it in the least. Not in the fucking least.
Oh, she does British shame, and it's not the first time.
Do your fucking worst.
British shame. I just said that unironically, didn't I? I deserve to be beaten for that.
Next, do your fucking worst. Because I tell you what, the more you fucking do, the more you'll fucking incur my fucking wrath. And then you'll best fucking watch yourself.
Oh, dear.
You told me the same thing with when people send the money through PayPal.
Does this woman thinks that she's one of the Cray brothers? I mean, she's like, oh, you'll feel my wrath.
Oh, here we go.
You're what? You're wrath?
Here we go.
All right.
DC was complimenting the Cockney accent when I was on the stream. She said she told me she enjoyed Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. I've been lied to. I have been lied to, and I feel sad and disgusted, and I don't know what to do with that joke. Let's carry on.
PayPal. You said that he can get their information that way too, right?
Yeah, he does it all sorts of ways. So he does those giveaways, and he gets people's information, their address. That's how he really gets it. So, like, a few weeks before all this went down, no, actually it was like the week before, suddenly out of nowhere, I want a giveaway of his.
That's the thing. My accent is a very flat accent. And thank you, Chaos One, for the super chat. Glad I caught the stream. Fuck me. I have no fucking idea what's going on. Do you know what? Neither do I. Aside from an obvious train rating. Yes, and thank you.
But I never hit him up with any of my information. I knew better.
Yes, I
Because
know.
I know what he's about. He's
brown
talking
fucking
about
bread,
it.
mate.
So I didn't give him. I don't want jewelry from the dollar store. I don't need that. I know what he would try to do with it if I did. So
wait, is that the death in my chat? And is that the Miss Hussey also in my chat? Is that you guys? Are you really? Have you graced me with your presence? Death. Is that really? I want to know if it's Death. Hello, Hussey. How are you? And is that Death? Death, I have to ask. What fucking manor are you from? She will understand what I've just said. She will understand You don't have to dox yourself. I just want to know roughly whereabouts you're from.
I know this guy's games. I know how he thinks. I know things that he's going to say even before he says it. Like, he was just reviewing a video, and he's like, I was just thinking that. He's like, what's going on here? This is his first time doing this to somebody. Because he's so paranoid and stuff with this year-long...
Hey, man, I don't dislike Hussey. And I don't dislike Death either. Again, I take my own side in this.
Which is bullshit.
Man, you lot are going to do blood sports in my chat again, aren't you? I'm gonna focus the fucking OBS on the chat and just record it. I swear to God. Then I'm gonna do some commentating over it afterwards. And in the blue corner.
You said it. You admitted it, Tragic.
We've had so many conversations. I know how he thinks, how his brain operates.
You went on your channel and gloated about it.
I'm done with it all. He's like, I don't care anymore. So he's just going to do whatever he wants to anybody he wants. So that's why he's hitting up viewers in comment sections and slandering people and making up lies about people.
He went into Vicky's comment. Vicky's comment. I told you.
Hey, man, I tried to... I actually said to DC on Twitter, hey, man, I'm more than happy to host a stream, a panel, as you guys call it, right? I'm more than happy to host a stream between two people that want to fucking... Death, the reason why I asked is because you must come from near where I grew up. That's why I asked. You sound a lot like all the people I grew up with. So I wanted to know roughly whereabouts you were from. North London, yeah. I'm not going to try to get any more out of you. Thank you, Lindsay, for becoming a channel member. Tamagotchi tier. Thank you.
I send you a snapshot Vicky sent me. He went to my friend's comment.
Yeah, he did.
Telling her, be careful of Huzzy's friend. He's a P.
Right.
A pedo, whatever it is.
He was doing a public
service. Why is he coming after me now?
He's not going after you. God damn.
That's predatory in nature.
Jesus Christ. He went to Vicky Negz commented on Vicky Vibes' channel.
Cog's a mank, though, Dark Ninja. That's not fair. I like Cog. Cog's actually been to my house as well, so...
To let her know...
The lady talking in the background, Cancer Warrior, is Death.
to watch out for Tragic. That is what the point of this whole exercise is. Thank you, Ron. I really appreciate it. What are we up to?
You're from Wales. You want a Welsh accent. You know, usually I save that one for Hannah Animal to bully her, but I tell you what, Buttered Crumpet. I tell you what, everybody watching me, do me a favour. Right, do me a favour. Can you all hit the fucking like button? Okay? You hit the like button and share it out to your favourite social media platform. Okay, Bren? Social media. Okay, that means your Facebook, your Discord, your Twitter, or your Twitter machine and all that. Okay? And you don't get lost around the roundabout. There she is. There's Hannah right now. She didn't get fucking lost. I'm surprised. She did a left. She did a right. Fuck, she missed the fucking turning. And there you go. There's your Welsh accent.
Here. 15 minutes. Okay. This was very kind of you to do for me. I really appreciate it. All right, let's get rid of this. Negz has sent us an ad-free version.
Oh my god. Really?
So we don't have to suffer through that mess.
Well, the Welsh accent is difficult to imitate. It is difficult to imitate. An ad-free version. Good God, man.
Friend, he's a P, or Pete, or whatever it is. She's like, why is he coming after me now?
Thanks,
Yeah,
Negz.
doesn't he realize that that's predatory in nature, seeking people out that don't know him to spread, slander and lies, that don't want to talk to him, that have no clue who he is?
Is that
and he seeks them out and leaves them comments on videos from 7 months ago. It's weird. The guy.
That's what I'm going for, Jan. I'm trying to imitate Lee Evans imitating a Welsh accent. That's what I'm trying to do.
Oh, wake and bake and glow. Oh, look at you. Remember that Frenchie tagged me for greedy and money hungry and money grubbing.
I did break down the timeline as I know it. Yeah, it is tragic. I can hear in the background. His voice sounds different in the stream, doesn't it?
If I do end up having sex with Negz because my boyfriend dumped me, we're going to do it for money on OnlyFans. And I hope that you will subscribe to it.
What?
But thanks. All right.
I assume she's joking.
Okay, let's keep going.
Needs to be put in a straitjacket.
Vicky Pollard. No, but yeah.
Right next to that Martha dude.
And
you
you
guys
guys
throw DC in there too. It's like one who flew over the cuckoo's nest.
And let me tell you something. Trash has never attempted to contact Vicky or anything. So Vicky's like, why do I even care? What are you telling me
should
any
care,
of this
Vicky.
for? I'm
Just
not
be
friends
aware.
with him. He's never done anything to me.
That's
Why
how
is
it always
he
starts.
Even telling me this? He's just
Because
a
Vicky, you need to be careful.
bitch. That's all.
No, he's trying to warn her.
Because he saw her on your stream and you guys are at the club and she said hi to me. So he thinks anyone that speaks to me or
Oh, Danny, just you wait.
has some type of personal relationship.
Just you wait till you hear
Because
this.
Like I said, he's acting like he's an ex-jaded lover of mine. Like he really is. This guy is, I think, deeply in love with me, deeply hurt. And I do think he needs therapy to work through it.
He needs therapy for a lot of reasons, not just that.
I mean, you're right. He is like a strong woman. He stayed me
Yeah.
alive.
Let's see.
Hey, Johnny.
Sandra,
Johnny Appleseed.
this
how
is
are
not
you?
public television, okay?
It's
This
not
is
public-
not Masterpiece Theater.
It's not public television, Sandra! For fuck's sake, Sandra! It's not public fucking television!
That we've got here. This is not Antiques Roadshow, although some of you might disagree and say that that's what this really is. This is YouTube. This is bread and circus. I'm here to entertain you guys. How can you possibly think that I'm supposed to handle this professionally when I am watching this content that we see on the screen? I'm handling it with every bit of dignity, with all the dignity it deserves, which is none. Okay?
Actually, seeing as Tragic is here, right? This is your presence has reminded me of something, right? Because this Discord, the dating Discord with the minors in it. So today, DC said that that was your Discord, Tragic, right? And on Negz's stream today, he said that it wasn't his and that it was actually Dark Ninja's, right? And I had a tweet earlier telling me that this wasn't the case in either way. So, someone fucking lying!
So that's how we're going to proceed.
Yeah, that you picked me over him. That's what it comes down to. But then he never really fucking had your back. Not like I did, as you well fucking know.
He's waiting for us three to get into a fight. That's all he's waiting for.
Yep.
That's what he says.
Well,
I'm just waiting
it's
for
only
the
a
three of them to get into a fight.
It's only
so
a
I
matter
can
of
say,
time.
I told you so.
And we're all going to stream it.
Why do you
Hussy.
wish shit like that?
We're all
It's
going to
not-
make money.
We talk behind the scenes. Nobody will ever know when we fight.
We don't realise that we could have fallouts,
We'll
but we
know.
know how to fix fallouts because we're fucking adults and we actually genuinely
Thank you,
care
Doriel.
about each other enough to fix stuff. This is the thing he doesn't realise. We have had a fallout. We had a bump in the road. That's the one that he tried to use against me that me and you had, Hussy. And what? It didn't work because we said all that shit to each other.
Fucking hell, Steph. Oh, dear.
Anyway, so it was ineffective. So it's like, whatever. And he doesn't realise that we can repair it because we care about each other. He doesn't repair.
See, one side is saying this thing and this side is saying that, and my lord,
things with people. He wants to do his whole scorched earth policy with everyone. He has one bump in the road with everyone and throws the whole baby out the bathwater.
No, madam.
Well, go fuck yourself.
No, madam. No, madam. You created havoc. You wreaked havoc, just like you've done in multiple other communities. Just like you did in Foodie's community, just like you've done all over YouTube, spreading lies, spreading tittle-tattle, stirring the pot, okay? And you enabled Tragic, and you enabled Negz when he was going out and smearing people. Don't...
Right. Enabling. Can we talk about enabling for just a hot second, ladies and gentlemen, all right? The term enabling, right, should really only apply in a situation in which there is a power dynamic, okay? Power dynamics can be established in many different forms. Now, if you have somebody, let's say, someone like me who's a bit autistic, for example, but imagine I'm like fully autistic for a second. Now, I can be manipulated very easily, all right? And in fact, no, using myself as a bad example. Let's talk about Chris Chan. Chris Chan is someone who could be manipulated very, very easily, okay? Very, very fucking easily. Now, in that situation, there is a power dynamic, okay? Now, in that situation, there is certainly a great deal of enabling going on. It only really applies to situations when that power dynamic exists, okay? Now, I have seen and I have heard on multiple occasions in the last 2 weeks a great deal of agency being taken away from Negz, whether he's decided to take that from himself and not take full responsibility, or whether it was somebody else doing that on his behalf. Because he has, but what he claims to have, at the very least, borderline personality disorder, right? That said, just because you have BPD does not mean that you lack agency, okay? It does not mean that you lack agency. In fact, you do not lack agency until a medical professional says so, okay? Negz bears the responsibility of the many fucked up things that he did, okay? And thank you, Chaos1, for the super chat. Oh my god, why is it every time I fucking say thank you, and it just flies by? I'll say you're easily able to be manipulated. You got me to send $5. Now, if anything, that would make me the manipulator in this case. But thank you. Gibbs money. I love money.
Don't sit there and act brand new, all right? We all know.
We did. We could have fucking 10 rows in a row, but we still care about each other enough to fix it.
And obviously,
thank you,
Dee.
Dee. Thank you, love.
We talk multiple times a day. We feel comfortable talking to each other. So, I mean, that was a very easy decision for me. But on top of that, too, in a general sense, what he was doing was wrong. What he was standing for was wrong because he stands for nothing. And even with we spoke about this too with Gigi and Peanut as well too. I never turned my back on them. I still went on.
Great, you didn't turn your back on Gigi and Peanut. There's something to brag about.
He didn't say anything to me because he's intimidated. But you know, I didn't
everybody's
think what
terrified.
he was doing at that time to Gigi or Peanut was right either.
Oh, I
so
know.
I didn't give him 100% loyalty then either. I didn't think he was doing it. What he was doing was right then.
Well, and I can confirm that because me and you have had DMs and like messages and whatnot, and we talk about all kinds of things.
Natasha,
and even when situations were occurring, where fractions were occurring in the groups, you know.
And thank you, Natural Ginger, for becoming a channel member. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
And I was hardlining to you saying, well, no, it kind of has to be that way because I know Negz's stance on things, right? And you was like, but I don't want it to be that way. And we was talking about it because you didn't want to not be friends with everybody. You wanted to try and heal it all the time. And I was trying to tell you, you'll put yourself in the firing line if you take that position. Wasn't I?
Okay, this part is boring.
But,
I mean, they've been telling the same story over and over again.
fix it with him. She thought they had a genuine friendship, and she thought it was worth trying, you know, until he went to the level that he did recently with her.
Yeah. And, you know, the way I look at things, like just me as a person, I will have a discussion with anyone. I would accept an apology from practically anyone, except for people that have gone to such lengths as...
I mean, I've been there before, Cecil, and, oh boy.
Why would anybody apologize to Tragic?
Call me names that aren't true, label me as disgusting things.
Well,
you know, and
I mean, if the shoe
bring my
fits.
kids into the situation.
Nobody, you brought your kids in, nobody else.
So there's a small list of those people. And Negz is definitely on it. On that point.
Lied on me. That's the thing. I will forgive people, and if they make poor decisions or things like that, and a few mistakes along the way.
I agree with you, Jeff.
It's different. But when they're trying to discredit you or have lied on you to encourage, you know, a dogpiling situation and things like that, it's a hard no from me. You know, I don't like liars.
Oh, really?
And I'm really sick of people getting labeled.
Are you?
You know, like him getting labeled the pedo word, or me being labeled, you know, the anti-Semitic or homophobic. It's just like, stop labeling people.
I don't know who called him an
when it's not
anti-Semite.
true. You take away from the meaning, the
You mean
value
like
of that
accusing
word.
people of running
Okay? I have so
pedo
many gay
rings?
supporters. I'm gay myself. And
Can I just also point out, right, that Negz lately has been, is doing what he did when he was a quote-unquote anti-hater, but he's putting it full on now. He is, I said this on Twitter, and I think I said this in the last stream. He's using Rule 4 of Rules for Radicals. And what that rule is it's to hold the enemy to their own standard. And what that actually means, it is using the enemy's tactics against them. And I have sat there and listened to Negz, right, use a lot of terms, a lot of woke terms, a lot of terms that would be associated with left-leaning liberal types, wokies or whatever you want to call them, unironically using them, and also then at the same time weaponizing his children against the criticism, and I'm not a fan of that, if I'm honest with you.
And to be called all those things, like homophobe, transphobe, all those things in one day. How could I be all of that overnight? And calling him that, if this guy was a pedo, he would not be on the streets, okay? He doesn't have a criminal record like that.
No. Situation. One minute he likes labels, the next minute he doesn't like labels, okay? So when it comes to calling other people labels, he likes it. Or when it comes to him...
Hussy.
Hussy, you listening, Hussy?
Hussy, not all pedophiles, not all people who mess with kids. I'm not saying that's what Tragic is. Not all pedophiles are in jail. That's why we have a national registry. So that you know if somebody in your neighborhood is of that inclination.
I think we should all send them to a chamber that we light on fire, but that's just me.
All right. What are you talking about, Hussy? What are you talking about? Amazing how brainwashed he is. I think that he's madly in love with Tragic. That's my opinion.
Hussy's brainwashed, guys. Hussy, you're brainwashed.
It's all very sad.
Him being called a label like a cisgendered white male, he fucking completely rejects that. But then he'll want to claim the label of being disabled or, you know, mentally ill when it suits him, or his narrative, like when he wants to try and get out of a fucking situation.
No, Negz is mentally ill. This is a fact.
You know, those are the times that he...
It doesn't take away his agency, and you are not qualified to do so, DC.
No, he wants to decree fucking labels then. That's when.
Why was he friends with Traj all this time if he was all of that? Why? Why were you hanging out with Negz? Why were you asking for Traj? Why were you asking him to do this and that for you if he's all of that? And then all of a sudden now,
he didn't know about.
Stay away from him.
He didn't know that the information was false.
Get out of here.
No, you get out of here, Hussy. No, you get out of here.
You know, we've had multiple discussions about all those things that he's trying to cover now and act surprised over. He's a joke. He's a clown. You know, he's a circus act. He's a dancing monkey is what he is at this point. He just needs a tambourine.
DC has been in his ear for the longest time anyway, and she's fed him all this stuff anyway. It was up to him when he acted on it. This is why I say it's a throwing under the bus of the situation of it all for me.
Okay, let me tell you something.
Whether he fucking...
I'm not going to give you guys a precise timeline, but this is something that you can go on. All right. I will tell you the exact time that Negz and I first communicated privately. Remember when Flaming Amy called Charlie Gold a creature from Africa when she went on a stream? And
yeah, I had a lot of fun reacting to that. You can find that on my second channel, Alex Unhinged.
She was drunk out of her mind. Well,
it's not monetized,
following
by the way,
that
guys, so
instance,
you can't call me
Peanut and Gaining Ground went on a stream, and they did this hours and hours long concern trolling, rolling clusterfuck of a stream, talking about Amy and clutching the pearls. I can't believe she said that. Your problem, Amy, is that you hate Charlie Gold as a person. Peanut had the nerve to say, I don't hate her as a person. I hate the behavior. I don't hate her.
Why, BGTV? He's in the chat.
I mean, it was really too much. And the day after, Negz streamed on Twitch, and he reacted to Peanut's stream. I didn't know because I wasn't subscribed to him. I was avoiding him. I wasn't following him. And somebody told me, the word started to spread that Negz had gone for Peanut and Gigi's wigs.
I'm likable, Cecil. Fuck you.
So I tuned in and I watched it. And he directed a comment at me. And he said, DC, can you believe this bullshit or something? So the next day, and he called me based. The next day I did a stream. I responded to him.
It was that easy, guys. It was that easy.
He emailed me, and that opened up the lines of communication. That is precisely how long Mr. Negz Corbin of Indiana and I have been communicating privately. That's it. Death wants to make it look like I was in his ear 6 months prior, which if I had been, none of this would have gotten as out of hand.
Yabba is of the mind that you two started talking beforehand, but I don't know about that one. Thank you, Chaos. I'm on an hour's sleep, you legend. Which team are we? We're not rooting for any team, really. We are Switzerland. Well, I'm Switzerland, anyway. If you want to come to my little island of just enjoying the fire and brimstone, you're more than welcome to, dude. I know literally none of these people. Thank you.
He and I hated each other. I was still making videos about how much of a dick I thought Negz was, when Death is saying that I was somehow, trying to conspire and stir the pot against these three idiots. I mean, this is not the brain trust here, okay? This is not high-level reindeer games. You know what I mean? This is amateur hour.
Knew it, didn't know it. Hypothetically, let's say even if he didn't, the fact is that he was told by her over this duration when she fucking contacted him fucking ages ago.
Not ages
been watching
ago.
his content for ages, as she states and whatnot. And they've been back and forth for the longest time.
No, we hadn't.
Right?
No.
He's well aware of
No.
her narrative and where she wanted to go with this and the whole tragic and Missy Ann thing.
You mean
right?
the truth,
That's clear.
right?
That's
Okay.
fucking clear. So he was just sitting on it and waiting until it came to fucking the day where he had to hardline with Traj, and Traj wasn't going to show his loyalty or something enough for him, that he hadn't bent over backwards enough for him, that he hadn't divided himself enough from enough people for him, and it was one too many. It was one too many when it came to me, I guess, and Traj decided, no, and I'm not doing this, and he sat back on it. He didn't want to pick a fucking side for fucking once. And Negz imploded and went, right, that's it. So you've got no loyalty to me.
And I'm inclined to agree with the farms right now as well. DC and Negz, I don't know if they're dividers. I'm inclined to agree with the farms on this. I think they might be united.
Everything that you've done good for me counts for nothing now. This is it. This is what he does. You could do 3 minutes.
Look at your channel is next. One of the biggest scumbags on the platform. What? Negz likes boys? No way, man.
See you later,
Negz
Indy. Have a good one. Have a good one.
People got a lot of a big kick out of it. That if he were ever to be with a man, that he would be with a very feminine man.
As far as I know, when it comes to any kind of receipts, I don't believe DC has shown any. Whenever I have kind of challenged her, she certainly hasn't. So
feminine, not. Well, let me put it this way. Remember,
Caroline. Prior to this, DC was reacting to the girls pretty much.
Chantal's sub, Lewis, that British guy, not femme like that, but femme like Violet Chachki femme. That's how I picture it. Miss Fame femme. That's a tongue twister. But yeah. But no, can I just tell you your channel is next? I know your real name. I'm not going to drop it here. He would not be interested in the likes of you. Not at all. But you're used to rejection, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Your channel is next. Yep, I know all about you. I know all about you.
Million fucking good things for him. If you do one little fucking thing that he counts as a grievance against him, he will hold that against you forevermore, and now you're against him. Now you're his full fucking enemy, and he will go
Cecil says, I've watched 2 hours of videos trying to expose Tragic, and all the stuff I've seen is just stupid. I've seen a little bit of it, not as much as you. From what I've seen, at the end of the day, this is why I call Tragic a troll.
hard at you. That's what he did to me, and that's what he's done to Traj.
Yeah, I mean, it was a one-sided relationship.
What's
I mean,
up,
he did
Scotty?
some things for me, definitely in the beginning, but it was benefiting himself at the time too. And just, you know, over time, it just really just didn't seem like he cared. I mean, if he really, you know, looked at me like as a friend and really wanted to do something with me, we could have done more streams together. You know, we could have done so many different things that he could have utilized me for instead of just being one of his tentacles so he doesn't get blood on his hands. Because, I mean, that's what he does. Is he just manipulates people and he weaponizes them and they don't even know it. But a lot of these times I didn't even know what I was doing for him.
Oh, you didn't even know.
Live stream, and if he did
You
pop
didn't
in
even know.
even for a little bit, you know, you was meant to feel really fucking honoured that he gave you his time to pop into your live stream. It wasn't about collaborating with you or seeing you as his equal or as his friend.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with you, Cecil, on that one. Yeah.
And he never did. He never did. He would have extended that offer to you already if that was the case.
Let me make a point. DC says the viewers, a lot of them are women, they're insecure, they're vulnerable.
Yep.
They can easily be fooled
Yep.
by trash.
Yep.
Well, here's what I got to say about the women.
Okay.
Those vulnerable women that are insecure are watching Negz. Okay? So what you're saying about trash, you should turn around and tell them about your friend now. Okay? Because I think it's coming from him, not the trash. Trash is trying to save up for his PC. Okay? We know how many
BGTV, who is that in response to?
people he's fooling to.
Yeah, he's trying to save up for a PC. And what better way to get money for a PC than to enter a community with a target-rich environment? With a lot of very lonely, shut-in, insecure women who look to Chantal as goals. And then get disenchanted with Chantal and go over to the reaction channels. You forget, Hussey, I know who is in that community. I know. And the only reason that I entered into the community, or I made this, I started this movement last year, I did that panel, was because I know exactly what kind of people are in the community. You know? I know exactly. It's not the drunken peasants community. Not that there aren't women in that community. It's not Shabisky's community. It's that community over there. So yeah, they need to know. They need to be aware.
You know, he's not, okay? He's not. But Negz, on the other hand, you should be telling that to him because he's the one manipulating people. He's the one trying to fool people. Trash just told you that he was manipulated in the beginning, okay? So I think the monster is Negz, not Trash.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Obviously, you don't know any of the evidence,
he's the guy
but
right
that's
now
okay.
dropping people's doxes, going on the farms, dropping people's doxes. Don't think I don't know about that.
You lonely shut-ins. All of you! You're all lonely bums! You're all... I mean, to be fair, that's an apt descriptor of me. I feel attacked. And I probably should feel that way.
He's not.
He's
not.
Like I said before, finding the prosecutor's information is very simple. More than likely, it's been already found out by now. And there's already things that have been slid across the table, and there's more coming.
Uh-huh.
Leave me alone. Don't judge me, man.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. I love how he slipped that in.
I'm just saying.
All right, well done.
Stop screaming about how lonely I am. My husband is trying to read his Twitter timeline. We're all fucking lonely shut-ins. Fuck's sake. I kind of want to skip ahead a little bit, but we're not that far from finishing this one. There is a specific reason I wanted to watch this one. So am I, Daddy! So am I! But that... I'm still a lonely shut-in. I'm sad.
Right, we don't need to go there. Look at the end.
There is a specific reason, and when we get to it, you guys are going to realise why.
The day he's digging his own grave, and that's what it comes down to. In every regard, he's digging his own grave. You know.
I swear to God, if nothing else, if I ever decide to leave YouTube, I can at least leave knowing that I convinced a bunch of reckless loudmouths to start using the word allegedly. I saved you guys a lot of money in legal fees. You're welcome.
And we're not just talking about on platforms either. You know, the more stuff that he does and the more stuff he encroaches upon, good for him, because it'll be a faster fucking burial then, won't it?
Stevie is asking, excuse me, DC, but us women do have a brain and we're not stupid, for fuck's sake. Not stupid enough to fall for Negz bullshit anyway.
You know where I've heard that said? No, not just Fredo in The Godfather. I'm not stupid, I'm smart. No. Every single woman who has appeared on Dr. Phil on those catfishing shows, every single one of them has said the same thing.
No, I know. I don't like human beings either. I like being Left alone most
I
of the
didn't
time.
fall for anything. I know exactly what I'm doing. I'm not stupid. I'm smart. I know what I'm doing. I know that the man that I'm sending money to is not a teenager sitting in an internet cafe in Lagos. I know the guy is real and that he's an oil executive or an American soldier or blah, blah, blah. Come on, you guys.
Avoid humanity. Humans are shit.
I don't think anybody's falling for it, sweetheart.
You think she's the smart woman on the planet? You need to remember that. And anybody else that's got any smarts, she's got to discredit them like she does me. Like, oh, she's drunk. I haven't fucking drunk in fucking years.
Could have fooled
me. I don't go into establishments to drink. I don't in any way partake. So her stereotype of English people or British people that like to drink and booze up is her. With her bottle of fucking booze by her side at every fucking occasion.
At every
Not
occasion.
You know, she wants to try and discredit me and talk over the top of me because I'm the only one fucking making some valid points.
No, because I couldn't understand a word you were
She
saying.
fucking shits her fucking self. That's why she doesn't want to come on panel with me because she's frightened
That's
of fucking
correct.
strong women.
Oh,
That's
calm
what
your
it fucking
jets.
comes down to. And then she likes to belittle every other fucking woman like the Britons.
She has all kind of people on her channel, but she refuses to go on with a liar.
I do. What's the point of having a conversation with a pathological liar? You know who she reminds me of? I made a quip about the Cray brothers.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels? She reminds me of the character Barry the Baptist. Oi, what's this for then? That's what she reminds me of. Except that she's not a gigantic bald man, I guess. I mean, I don't know what she looks like. I'm just saying that's the character that she brings to mind.
Yeah, okay, DC. Sure. And the people that are accusing us of, there was another lady, she has a channel, I'm not going to mention her name.
Mm-hmm.
She was in DC's chat yesterday too and said I'm an alcoholic. Now this is coming
I
from
think
a
she's
lady,
talking about Jan.
okay, the one from the UK, okay?
Yeah, Jan's
This is coming
views.
from the lady that
Yeah, Jan's views.
always does her live streams with wine.
So?
Okay, she's drinking her wine all the time.
Yeah.
And she's calling me an alcoholic. And then DC that keeps her bottle of Absolute underneath her monitor. Okay, this way she has 24/7
Chat
access.
shaming.
Yeah,
Calling
that's
my
me.
manager an
No, that's
alcoholic, but
Gigi.
she's screaming from the pub.
That's Cliff. You mistake me for Cliff. I'm very insulted.
A lot of shaming going on.
This dude thinks it's a game. Is what I'm trying to say. Is he thinks it's a game and he's trying to mess with people's personal lives. He's gonna be held accountable for it.
Is he?
He's messing with the wrong people. I said this already. He's gone one too fucking far. And the reason why he's gone in so hard is because he fucking knows it too. This is the wrong person.
I wish they would get their audio levels straightened out.
Surface. I've gone really easy. Really fucking easy. I've sat back on a lot of fucking stuff.
It wasn't until I started really paying attention that I noticed the absolute fucking nitpicking that goes on.
And I'm sitting on a lot of fucking stuff. Alright?
Are you?
He's a petulant child.
Drop it then.
I got stuff up my fucking sleeve that would surprise every fucking one.
Do you?
And I don't know what kind of an example he's setting for his child. You know, to see this kind of a behavior.
Mm-hmm.
He seems to be online all day, all night. And to see him angry like this, fighting with people and having to go to court and this and that, like, what type of example are you setting for your
Everyone
kid?
gets a shame. Everyone.
And he's worried
hussy.
about my manager's child, making fun of her child?
I have to ask, right, because I see BGTV memeing it. What is cha? What is that? What is the meaning behind cha exactly? If I cha, what am I doing?
Nobody made fun of the kid. That's not what happened. No.
DC is the one getting drunk, reminiscing about her groupie days.
Oh,
yeah,
here we go.
exactly.
Here we go.
With politicians and rock stars.
I wasn't a groupie, but go off, sis.
Well, this is the thing. This is the fucking hilarious thing. Her saying that she doesn't want
Yeah, I agree. Leave the fucking kids out of it, man. Seriously.
to go on panel with me and Trash. She doesn't want to go on panel with fucking liars. Hold on a minute, bitch. You've hung out and fucked, apparently, according to you, politicians. Okay? So you only want to fuck with politicians and interview
Choo choo.
politicians that are the world's
Come on, motherfuckers, come on.
fucking most renounced fucking liars. Okay? That's got that right. You only want to fuck liars, right?
No,
Oh,
don't
they
fuck
had to be
everyone.
fat, drunk slobs.
Does anybody understand the point that she was trying to make?
Don't quote me like that, Steph. Cha is supposed to like when black folks say chia. I don't know, but he's trying to mimic Ebonics. He's a culture vulture. Listen how properly he talked to GP, a black man. I find all of this bizarre.
Do you now understand? Do you now understand why I do not want to go on panel with these idiots?
Oh, I mean, I call Tragic a wigger. I personally feel that he is.
Right. Here comes Miss Peaky Blinders over here. Right, she's fucking politicians, but she doesn't want to come on panel with liars. But politicians are...
Oh, DC, this doesn't even move my penis one bit, man. I'm not even remotely turned on by this.
Liars, right? In it. What are you talking about?
Don't mimic my people.
Yes, I had sexual intercourse with politicians. It's DC. It happens.
Does it? Does
what
it?
the hell does that have to do with going on panel with,
Fine, I want to fuck Hillary Clinton. I'm not joking when I say that, right? I'm being very unironic when I say that. You know why? Because I want to fucking hurt her, that's why. Oh dear, oh dear. I feel like Michelle Obama would fuck me up though if I tried it,
With Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders is in the northern part of England, but there's a lot of Irish there as well. I have conviction in the bullshit that comes out of my mouth, and I stand by it.
Boy, you did not think... Oh, my God. You really thought you did something, and you did not do what you thought you did. But, all right, sis. Go off.
Right, building fucking slovenly fucking old men who fucking all lying, all got their hands in the till. But those ones,
all got their hands in the till.
Those ones she wants to open her
Yeah, Birmingham's in the north, yeah.
legs for.
Oh, opening my legs is it? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's more than welcome to come on, but Trash has to be on too.
Someone needs to fuck Hillary, okay? Bill isn't fucking her.
No, he won't. I won't be there then. No.
I don't even want to be on.
I know you mentioned that.
Could you imagine being a woman like that?
I was saying the same thing. Could you picture her in lingerie?
Why are you picturing me in lingerie?
Could you picture her going with a rock star throwing her lingerie?
Believe me, I've done worse.
Lingerie at him?
I never threw my lingerie at...
And then when you start,
Hussy. Okay, let me explain something to you. You don't seem to understand how things work. I'm beginning to think that your life experience is quite limited, so I will teach you something. Women do not throw lingerie at rock stars. Women throw panties at rock stars. I do not wear panties, okay? So I have never thrown anything at a rock star. And I am not someone who gets picked out of the crowd and taken backstage. No. It doesn't work like that. But, okay. I'm not BB Buell, okay? I'm not one of the, what was that group called that BB Buell...
Oh, fuck me. Thank you. Your coffin is next. Oh, Jesus Christ. DC is the reason dental dams were invented. Just saying. Thank you. Thank you.
I can't remember. I'm not one of those. I'm not Pamela DeBar. But, I've lived a life. All right? What are you so crabby about? And why are you picturing me in lingerie?
Getting down and dirty, you see all the sawdust floating in the air and everything.
Don't even say the word lingerie. I don't think she wears lingerie.
Well, she might buy it for the special occasion, man.
Yeah, no, panty girdles and things. She's got fucking...
She needs all the extra sexy help she can get.
17 layers to get to it. And then you got a fucking film of dust.
Dust,
yeah, it's like, chopping a tree down with a saw.
Is it?
Could you just picture her...
The sawdust in them.
Yeah.
Thank you, Cecil, for the super chat. Now, wait a minute, DC Media Gal. No! Thank you.
Could you picture her walking into the hotel room? Hello! Every time she talks to the hello!
Yep.
I am going to do a favor, okay? I'm not going to private the stream straight away, okay? I'm not going to private it straight away. It will be unlisted, because I don't like the mess of live streams on my channel. But I won't private it straight away. Okay?
And my glasses don't fit.
It's been so long since it's been used that it's healed up. Like, it's just healed up down there. It's like a smooth area, like a fucking Barbie doll, just smooth.
What?
You need, like, one of those big
what is smooth?
One of those really big...
My plan was, I wasn't going to private... I was going to private it, but I was going to upload it to my other channel. Because I don't like the mess of live streams being on this channel. But I will leave it unlisted for a little bit. Okay? Fat apples. Thank you. Adult diapers. You know what I think of? Oh, I think some people do, Jan. I think some people do. Well, I care because I don't like the mess. You know what I mean? I have a sound for adult diapers. Where are you? Just bear with me for just a moment, chat. I have a sound just for this. There we go.
You fucking piece of shit! Again!
There's someone who wears adult diapers.
You know, Hussy, I gotta say something. I do feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you. I really do. I mean, not really, okay? I'm just being a bitch, but I'm just saying.
I'm sorry, but that man kills me. That man will fucking finish me off one day, I swear to God. And your coffin is next. I don't want to die. Thank you. DC definitely has a humiliation kink. Hey, I don't kink shame. I don't kink shame. Thank you.
I have had an amazing life. I've been very, very lucky. I've had great experiences. The life that I've led, you could only dream.
Only dream of the life she's led, ladies and gents. Thank you, Belinda, for the super chat. Battery fund for the gay scooter. Thank you. Thank you. And my scooter is gay. Make no mistake. Make no mistake. I have the gayest of scooters. The gayest.
You will never have the life that I've had. I got a lot of living under my belt from the ages of 20 to 40.
She's such
I got married.
Fucking ass. I have lived a life that you can only dream of, ladies and gentlemen. You can only dream of the shit I have seen. You can only dream of imagine Bill Clinton in a diaper, shitting himself, and me wiping it. That's life experience, ladies and gentlemen. Life experience, for you peasants know not of the life I have. For I know I am the most mature, matured, like a fine cheese. Thank you, Frank, for the super chat. You're kind of like Gary. I love that shit, man. He cracks me up. Thank you, Frank. Thank you.
You can only imagine. When I was 40. Huge mistake, but things.
All right, I'm just going to put it out there. DC, no matter what you've done, I guarantee you cannot match me. In the space of 5 years, I visited 22 different countries. Perks of serving in the armed forces, baby. I'm just saying. I guarantee you I have more life experience than you. And I've seen more shit than you. Up to and including dead people in the fucking streets, gangs, fucking straight up police brutality on the streets of Brazil. It's funny because most of that life experience comes from 3 days in Rio de Janeiro, but you know, there's a lot more. I guarantee you I have more life experience than you, and I am more than 10 years you're younger. So wind it the fuck in.
So in a
when I last checked, I still had the wrench on her channel.
Space of 20 years, I had a chance to have a lot of fun. And I wish that there was some way that I could gift you even half the fun that I had in those 20 years. I have some great stories, 99...
But at the end of the day, it's not a flex, right? It's not a flex, because I'm not better than anybody. I don't think that I'm better than anybody. Have you ever fucked a politician? I mean, they might have become politicians. They might have. I don't know. Naomi, hello to you. Petty Patch Adams, the Banhammer. Guad, thank you. Let me know when we want to discuss amazing lives. I know, right? I know. I'm not better than anybody. I'm not. I've had some experiences in my life, but I'm not fucking swinging my dick around like that, am I? I'm just being a dick. Because, as I said on her stream, I'm a big, floppy, petty dick. And I act and react in accordance with what I see and hear, right? And if you're gonna be like that, then I'm gonna fucking swing my fucking life experience peen back at you, and you're gonna get knocked the fuck out, man. Annie Poo, RN, thank you for the super chat. Put this toward the No More DC Free Ball-In Fund. Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much.
9% of which I will never tell, because I don't do that. I'm not Chantal, and none of my stories are made up. But I do. I pity you, Hussy. I think you're a...
I met the mayor of Miami, by the way, in 2011. He shook my hand. I mean, all right, I'm probably better than BGTV. Mainly because he's very, very short, and he has a bit of a, complex about it. We don't talk about it. Just don't mention anything to him about it. Okay, guys.
Very lonely, unhappy.
Straight talking Fedora chick. How are you, darling? Yeah, it's been a hot second. I hope you're well. I hope you're well in return. Thank you very much for the super chat. And old Bat, thank you very much. Woman, please. Well, you know what, BGTV? You look short.
Man who is now sustaining himself on parasocial relationships and going to the nightclub once or twice a week to buy overpriced drinks and ogle much, much younger men. I know that the gay community is, it's very cruel in the sense that it's very youth-oriented. This is what all my old...
Mrs. Parker, I'm just assuming. A lot of Americans don't travel outside of America, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I think it's a fair assumption. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I'll admit to it, you know? Thank you. Hello, Mudbrooker. I met Christina Blackfeather. Can't top that. I met one of the Chuckle Brothers. You can't... You won't get that because you're American. Fuck. Thank you.
Older gay friends say that it's very, very difficult as an older gay man to find love in the community, even with somebody your own age, because everybody's chasing younger people. It's a community of men. You know, men do the same thing when they get older and they dump their old model of a wife. They go after the little 21-year-old, you know, tight-bottom girls, right? So I get it.
Tight-bottom girls.
You know, Hussy, sitting around developing these lurid fantasies about what my youth was like, bitch, you could never. I'm not even going to give you a fan snap. I said what I said.
Yeah, I met one of the Chuckle Brothers when I was a kid at Butlins. Me to you.
She gets herself to polish it. That's his one job.
I don't know what kind of direction she wants to take her channel, but apparently she doesn't want to react to Foodie Beauty anymore.
No, of
But
course
what
not.
could you do?
I don't know, Hussy.
Yeah, the thing is, you say that, Mrs. Parker, but national news is national news, you know? I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, then I'll admit to it. DC doesn't understand that when you bring up something you are sensitive about, people will use that to get to you. Yes, they will. Now, we know her age bothers her, and it's blood sports for trolls. Yeah,
Tell you, what could I do? All this plan, how it was going to go down, and tell me it's not all going out exactly as I fucking said.
Yep.
Tell me it's not. Everything I fucking said.
There is something specific that I'm waiting to get to.
About what the plan was to get to fucking Traj, Negz throwing him under the fucking bus, the fact that she didn't want to fucking cover the Foodie Beauty stuff anymore, the fact that she wanted to get into drag and Miss Parker and all those circles, steeper.
I was already in that circle.
It's all fucking come together, exactly as I fucking said.
I don't understand what... I would love it if these idiots explained in easy to understand terms what they think my plan entailed and to what end. I'm genuinely interested to know.
Yeah, one of them died, didn't they?
I just find it so interesting.
remember
What am I going to
which one
get
I
from Negz particularly? Money? No. He's not on YouTube. I don't want to go to Twitch.
Steph, whilst that may partially be true, because, you know, I am a sadomasochist, but there is something specific I'm waiting to get to.
In other words, what am I going to get from Negz that these people would understand? Okay? They don't understand coming to an understanding. They don't understand the personal satisfaction of seeing somebody really, really try to not repeat past mistakes. It's very satisfying. It's satisfying to watch somebody develop. And I will say this. I'm not ashamed of saying this. They will never understand what it is like to make a new friend. Yes, Negz and I...
Friends! Oh, friends!
We're friends. I like Negz. I like him a lot, as a matter of fact.
Gray.
So I really like his
Meg.
community. I think his community is terrific.
Ooh,
They've gotten rid of a lot of the dead weight, like death and tragic over here.
Friends!
This has all been, you know, really satisfying, right? I mean, Negz and I haven't gone to the Chinese buffet together. And God knows, I thought I had friends in that old community. I thought that Yab and I were friends. You know, I didn't think Frenchie and I were friends. I unsubbed from her ages ago. But a lot of the people that I thought were friends are now talking about me like a dog because I did something that they don't approve of. Oh, well. Easy come, easy go.
It's all predictable. It's all fucking bollocks.
And all this fighting and stuff has brought FFG and Yaba and Sam closer together.
I love it.
Okay, she thinks
The
that she
Suicide
destroyed
Squad.
the community. She didn't destroy the community.
Which one's Deadeye?
I had no intentions of
And
destroying
let me
the
tell you
community.
something.
I don't
She's
give a fuck
deleting
about
a
the
lot
community.
of comments.
I'm not deleting anything.
People are saying it in my comment
I'm not
section
deleting anything.
and in her community tabs.
Thank you, Suzanka, for the super chat. DC is counting on a bit of rumply with Negz. Maybe not. Thank you very much, Suzanka. I hope you're well done. It's been a hot second. Thank you, Mary, as well. Is she being blackmailed by Negz or just lost it? Not in my opinion, but thank you. Oh, my Streamlabs, sorry. Streamlabs, he just gonna look at me like I've got a... am I missing something here? Let me see. The last Streamlabs donation I had was 2 hours ago. Hold on. Let me just. I'll refresh it and I'll continue playing.
So
this.
she's lying.
I don't
saying
care.
I'm not deleting anything.
I'm not deleting
Bullshit.
anything.
Bullshit.
Hussy, maybe you've never had a lot of comments on your YouTube channel, or maybe I don't know. You've been brigaded before. You know what that's like.
I've been brigaded.
I'm guessing that a lot of the comments that people think I'm deleting are probably in my held for review folder. I haven't.
No, this is not true. This is a fucking lie. This is a lie. She has sat there and watched her mods, Texas One in particular, not only time people the fuck out, but ban them. I have screenshots. I shared them to my Twitter. All right, if you go to my Twitter, @Alex_irate, I have shared. I have taken, because I have a wrench on her channel, I can see people get banned. So-and-so was hidden, so-and-so was hidden. There's fucking tons of them. Your mods are the most ban-happy motherfuckers I have seen since Steve Shive's live chat. Right, and that was some years ago now. Thank you, Cancer Warrior. Thank you for the super chat. With friends like DC Media, who the hell needs enemies? Yeah. You are fucking lying. You are talking out your ass, DC. You are talking, you know damn well that your fucking mods are not only tumming people out, but they are, I get a little note, I can see it on the screen. So-and-so was hidden. That's a ban.
Open that folder because I don't give a shit about those comments.
Yeah, right. Shani's pretty fucking bad at it. Shani actually, for those who don't know, in the YouTube dashboard, there is a tab called the community tab, right? And in that tab, you can input words, right, that you want completely hidden from your channel. So like inputting your docs is probably a good idea, right? Now, Shani put my name in this box, and the name Alex would not appear for the longest time. I was he who shall not be named. I get too excited about this shit. Yeah, Texas One loves banning people.
I know what they say. I know that they're going to be repeating the same shit over and over and over. I don't
No, DC's not being blackmailed. No.
care. I don't want to sit there and go through abusive, mean-spirited comments with a fine-tooth comb and then put them up on my channel. I just don't care. I don't care. No, I'm not deleting comments. But, you know, if that's what you want to run with, go ahead.
The rest of Trudge anyway, she's saying the rest of just Trudge is suck accounts, because, you know, that's what he does all day.
Also, I know it did come up with someone became a sponsor earlier. Streamlabs isn't telling me what you've done, and I've not got a notification for it. So to that person, thank you for becoming a sponsor. I don't know, it's broken.
He fucking works. She's an idiot. As if he's got time to sit there on her granny's channel and fucking comment all day.
And this, you know, I don't know much about Miss CN. I'm not
Anastasia, thank you for becoming a sponsor.
going to discuss a lot about her, but if you are so threatened being online, girl, why don't you leave the internet?
Really?
Oh, she said she did at one time, and then she was just on Discord and got harassed on Discord. Well,
That's not
get
true.
the fuck off of Discord.
That's not true.
It's not that hard to make an account, right, with no profile picture and a different name entirely. You don't have to
I might have to switch to Stream Elements completely, Wildling.
have your face out
So
there
you're really
and your
going to do
tits
this,
out there
huh?
and your name out there for everyone.
This is really what
Because
you're
she's
going to
hoping
do.
that she won't get no DMs. This is the thing. She wants men to be attracted to her and like all DM her, and like she wants
That's a
everyone
good
running
point.
around her ass. And the fact that Trudge didn't is why she's so
No.
obsessed with him.
She's a perpetual victim.
Okay.
I think so.
When we used to talk,
You think so,
she
huh,
just-
Hussy?
And I have the rest of our DMs too. But there's more of them at the start, but it had a bunch of people's names in it where she just trashed people day in and day out. That's all I heard was she was complaining about this person, that person. It was all about online gossip.
Oh yeah, fuck Lindsay. Yeah, you sent me a DM, didn't you? Oh, sorry, hold on.
Every day, all day, and she hated everyone. Even when she was on that podcast, there were times where she was on a panel, and there was another person on panel. It was usually other females. She really hates other females. And she'd be messaging me, talking shit.
Okay,
About
all right.
Sitting up next to her on a panel.
Come back to
Now,
that
just imagine that and how weird that is.
What do you mean,
It's
Dries?
pretty odd behavior.
I don't understand your question.
Yeah, it'd be like me right now, right now messaging Hussey, talking shit about Utah. That's what she was. That's what she would do.
No, I don't think that's how it went, but, whatever.
StreamYard is not the same as Streamlabs. Just want to point that out. StreamYard is basically like Google Hangouts. Streamlabs is a whole different kettle of fish. And it's broke on me.
I don't know. This
is like such old news. It's like
no, not for Messianic.
It's been like a year and a half, close to 2 years.
Mm-mm.
The interaction stopped a very long time ago, but she's like if you look at her tweets, like they got all her tweets and stuff, and there's hundreds and hundreds of her tweets that have me in them.
Well, half the problem is that these people, whether it be Negz, whether it be DC, whether it be Messianic, they all conduct themselves like fucking teenagers.
Really?
Have you not realised that?
Oh, you're all fucking terrible. You're all teenagers. Good God.
They all act like fucking teenagers, like the way that they conduct themselves online and communicate even.
Okay, I admit that I am an extremely immature person. I have admitted this many, many, many times. I am Peter Pan. I refuse to grow up. I have been forced to grow up because I am, in fact, 57 years old, and I deeply resent having to grow up. I would love to go to dance parties and play quarters and whale's tails and do drugs and, have sex with rock stars and act a fool and get completely sleeved on both
I wanna fuck a rock star.
arms, which I wish I could do, but I can't think of what I would fill up my arms with. That's the only reason I haven't been sleeved on both arms yet. I just got my first back piece, which covers about half my back, like 3 years ago. I'm extremely immature, absolutely, and I will remain that way until I drop dead. I make no apologies for this. Negz is super immature, all right? Maybe that's why we get along so well, because we're both incredibly childish, right? I would rather be immature.
I'm aware of that, Alex. I may be old, but I'm not a simpleton. StreamYard has taken... My God! It's taken over Streamlabs as the #1 stream software. Well, you're thinking of Streamlabs OBS. Streamlabs OBS and Streamlabs are not the same thing.
And childish and act like a teenager, than have a criminal record.
Also, tattoos are not immature. Just wanted to put that out there.
A history of stalking people online, running revolting discords with underage kids looking at adult material, harassing people, prowling around on sock accounts, driving people crazy and making people's lives miserable. I choose that lifestyle. I don't care. I don't care.
Okay.
In that way, you
We don't talk about Streamlabs OBS around here.
funny that how Negz like communicate through videos rather than directly, or it's the strangest fucking thing. It really fucking is.
Yeah, he said he made a YouTube channel specifically to make videos towards me. That's what he said. Which I didn't subscribe to, so sorry about that, buddy. I'm not watching those.
When did he do this? Recently?
If you want to be a real man, you know my number. Give me a call.
Oh, stop that shit, Tragic.
Well, with Fedora, he did this apology. Well, we spoke about it.
Oh, that man makes me cringe. And that's coming from me, all right?
And you know what? I'm going to tell you guys this. So if Negz and I ever do meet in person, if I ever do get to Indiana, this... I keep bringing this up. I'm sorry about it, but it's really on my mind. This fucking grand jury thing, driving me crazy. But I am going to be, if things proceed, if I don't get on the grand jury, which I'm praying I won't, I do have a ticket to the Kentucky Derby, which means that I will be in Louisville
there he is.
during Derby weekend. And if I can get time off, I would have no problem driving to Negz's place in Indiana and having a dance party.
I thought, because I watched this earlier, J-Kid, I thought about telling you about this. I was going to tell you. I said, oh Lord, she coming.
Can you imagine having a dance party? You've seen Negz dance, right?
I said this earlier. In fact, I was going to... Hold on. I just need to rewind just a smidgen.
Which I'm praying I won't. I do have a ticket to the Kentucky Derby, which means that I will be in Louisville during Derby weekend.
Wait for it.
And if I can get time off, I would have no problem driving to Negz's place in Indiana and having a dance party.
Stop. Okay, right. Just...
Can you imagine?
Okay, right. I'm going to reverse the speed to about 0.5, okay, and then just let it...
Having a dance party?
Yes, buddy. Okay, right. Where is it? Fucking play! Oh my god, it works so well.
Pink fairy, 1, 2, 3.
You've seen Negz dance, right?
Oh my god, it works.
Yeah. Pink fairy,
You've seen him doing
shop
his
with
little...
me. Let's go to Target, Walmart, Aldi.
Seen him doing the white...
Oh, fucking yes! Oh man. Oh, it worked. I'm so happy. I'm very easily amused, but I'm very happy. Thank you for amusing me, chat.
Man's overbite. Incredible content. We might put that shit on pay-per-view. See, look at me. I'm a money-grubbing Jew. All I think of is money. Isn't that something?
Speaking of money, apparently I'm a money-grubbing Jew. Oy vey. Thank you, Cryptic. You watch more AIDS than a village full of HIV-positive hobbits. Yes, that's not untrue. Thank you very much, mate. I need to unmute these things.
Stream and pretty much outlaid it through himself, what was being spoken. Nobody told her apart from himself what had been said when he was doing that mad frothing rant about me. And then later on did a video apologising to her. And I hadn't spoken to her actually. And the fact is that it's been propelled in the community and fucking regurgitated that, oh, death must have gotten to her or, you know, and twisted her arm or some shit. I didn't actually. I hadn't spoken to her. I'd been so busy with all this shit. Actually, when I did speak to her, was well after the fact. And I said, oh, I'm sorry, I haven't been in contact.
Again, guys, there is something very specific that I am waiting for.
Like I normally would. As you've probably heard by now, I've been like caught up in all this mayhem. And that's all I said about it. So that's not me twisting anyone's arm. And she said, well, I've already detached myself from Negz, you know. I saw his video and I found his apology to be insincere and I'm not in a very forgiving mood and da-da-da-da. So she made her own decision. She's a grown woman. And Fedora is very capable of making her own decisions about people. This is the thing. She is very, very intelligent.
No one cares.
Just because she may have certain conditions or whatnot. Don't forget that she, you know, has worked high positions in the government in Canada and whatnot. She's very intelligent. She's very strong-minded. And nobody...
She has not worked in high positions in the government. Fedora is not intelligent. What are you...
Fedora, do you know Trudeau? If you do, can you have a word? Because it's outrage-inducing, Mega. It's outrage-inducing. It's something that may be a little bit more specific to me, but we'll see when we get there.
Talking about, you know, all of these descriptors that she's coming up with, it makes me wonder, what does this death woman do for a living? Because if she's that easily impressed by someone like Fedora, it makes me think that either this woman has been on the dole her whole life.
Thank you, Fedora, please, because that motherfucker's and his silly hair.
You know, living in council housing, not that there's anything wrong with that, I'm just saying. It just doesn't seem like this woman has accomplished a lot. I mean, she may talk...
Why, what? Why does that matter? What's the criticism here?
Like, you know, Ozzy or Peaky Blinders, but I don't think that this woman has...
Ah, yes, we're at the bit that annoys me the most. We're just going to go back a smidgen, okay?
Wrong with that, I'm just saying.
Right, we need to go back a little bit further because, yeah, right, yeah, it does pertain to me a little bit, okay?
What are you talking about? You know, all of these descriptors that she's coming up with, it makes me wonder... what does this death woman do for a living? Because if she's that easily impressed by someone like Fedora, it makes me think that either this woman has been on the dole her whole life, you know.
That's one.
Living in council housing, not...
That's fucking two.
That there's anything wrong with that, I'm just...
Fuck you, DC.
Saying.
Fuck you, DC.
It just doesn't seem like this woman has accomplished a lot. I mean, she may...
Thank you.
Cryptic threw £5 because they are a good boy. I bought Miki some rack shelving to hang around her giant ears. She won't give me an address to send it to. We might need to discuss this in private later.
I did have to turn the sounds back on because I was missing things. Thank you, Cryptic.
They talk like, you know, Ozzy or Peaky Blinders, but I don't think...
She's from London.
I think that this woman has a lot... I don't think that her resume is that impressive, okay? That's...
Okay. All right. Woo! Woosah, Alex. Woos fucking are. That was the bit that I wanted to get to. That bit is the most egregious to me personally. To me personally, I'm allowed my opinion. This is my channel. I'll say what the fuck I like. That is some classist, fucking disgusting bullshit, DC. Fuck you. Fuck you. You know, I don't, again, like, I will repeat my fucking self again, right? I don't take this internet shit too seriously. You know that I fucking don't. But really, motherfucker? Really, bitch? You gonna fucking sit there and judge that woman for being cancel fucking housed? I'm cancel housed, and I went on your fucking live stream about 3, 4, 5 times maybe, possibly, and you didn't seem to have a fucking problem with me, although you did seem to catch me at the end of your last stream, because apparently people been saying I'm a pussy, even though nobody said that was a fucking pussy, bitch. Nobody. You said that. You baited me, you fucking gobshite. You passive-aggressive cunt. Now, this uneducated woman, this uneducated council house woman, this uneducated, fuck you, DC. Stick up your fucking ass, you dumb bitch. Fuck me, man. You are decimating your entire fucking YouTube channel for what? For fucking what? Some fucking redneck with Down syndrome? You fucking moron. But I'm chill. I'm chill. I do not fucking appreciate, right, that rhetoric at all. Death. People like us. People like us, you see. We're peasants, you see. Oh, of course, Master. Of course. We should know better, Master. We should talk about things we don't understand, Master. Of course, Master. We don't understand. We're just poor people, Master. Fuck you, bitch. Fucking cunt. Fucking old ass, wrinkly, fucking dried up, powdery fucking minge cunt. Are you taking the fucking piss? Are you having a bubble? Do you recognise that language? God, I go to London. I enjoy myself. I enjoy myself when I go to London. Nova. Nova. I'm actually Hispanic, okay? I'm a Hispanic woman, okay? I'm Argentinian and Jewish at the same time. I don't really know how that works considering it's an overwhelmingly Catholic country, but whatever, you know? And of course the Nazis did also immigrate there after World War II, but that totally makes fucking sense. But whatever. You are a poor, underprivileged, poor, council-housed, low IQ, uneducated moron, okay? Okay? And you shouldn't be speaking about these things, okay? You shouldn't speak about it because you're poor. You didn't go to college like I did. I went to college. I'm educated, you know, and I'm gonna sit here. I've had all the life experiences in the world. I don't really appreciate that kind of rhetoric, you know what I mean? It's suggesting that somebody is less than you because they grew up poor. They live in a council house, they live in social housing, and they didn't go to college. All right? They didn't. As I said, I made it a point, right, to keep referring to this as throughout the entire live stream, right? And I did that for a reason. Because throughout my time on YouTube, right, a lot of people have accused me of being uppity and snobbish and condescending, but I'm often not. I'm just British and I can't help that, right? I'm literally, I am autistic, right? So, you know, that's just how I speak, right? I'm literally autistic, right? And I'm not like that. I don't see myself above anybody, right? I don't. When I speak about my experiences in the Navy and my life experiences, I'm usually referring back to things that I'm proud of because I don't have anything else to be proud of, right? But, you know, I haven't achieved the things DC Media Girl's done. You know, I didn't work for Fox News. I didn't work for probably one of the most mistrusted mainstream media news organizations in America. Oh, shit. Well, I'm just going to get my little participation trophy and just waddle on, okay? I'm just going to fucking waddle on. Yeah, exactly. She's not slagging me off specifically, right? That was a direct attack at death. That was a profiling of death. I fully admit to projecting that shit onto myself. But me and death, I don't know death. But if death is as fit, if death fits DC's profile, I also fit that profile. Because I'm less than nothing, you see. You know? I could be proud of my immature tattoos, yeah. And I could be proud that... I can't be proud of the fact that I haven't fucked a rock star or politicians, you know? Fucking gobshite, man. Look, I don't like hall monitors and I don't like moral crusading bullshit, but that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. It really is some fucking bullshit. Speaking down.
You're the best, Alex.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that. I know I missed a lot of donations and stuff like that. But of course, guys, she's better than us, of course. She's better than us. Because we didn't go to college. Because we didn't work for the mainstream media. Fucking... If she responds to this, she will fucking regret it. Yes, donations. I missed a few of the donations. Guys, just let me get these real quick, please, because I noticed a lot of boxes flying by. Thank you to HG and Straight Talking Fedora Chick for becoming a channel member each. Thank you very much. Thank you to It's the Julian to your Ricky for the super chat. Since DC likes to point out people's money and status. Yeah, I know, because I'm a peasant and everyone else she reacts to are fucking peasants. Here is some fuck you DC money. Also, it's Miss Raven Nevermore. Hello, thank you. And also Wildlings, thank you to you. Shaken Not Stirred as well, thank you. Thank you very much. You guys are too kind. Yes, I spurged out. I make no apologies for spurging the fuck out. I make no fucking apologies for that whatsoever. I do need a minute. I've got to go for a tinkle. So what I'm gonna do while I go tinkle is I'm gonna play the video that I made specifically for this stream again. It's only like 3 minutes. If I get back before then, I'll just, whatever. Thank you, Frank, as well. Yell at me one more time, Daddy. I'll fucking do something. I'll swing off your beard, Frank. Thank you. And thank you, Cynical Panda, as well, for becoming a channel member. I'm not going to apologize for spurging out. I don't give a fuck. You can make fun of me all you like. I am literally a fucking autist. I am a retard. Unlike some other people, I own that shit. I'm going to go for a tinkle. You guys enjoy this video that I made earlier today. Alex, don't be gay challenge impossible. It's impossible. I can't do it. Be right back, guys. Be right back.
I'm sitting on just as much ammo as anybody else. If that little group decides to keep going with me, I'm going to drop the fucking nudes that I have on my phone. And that doesn't involve them, that involves somebody else. You want to see me be petty? I'll be real super petty. I will drop your friend's nudes in a heartbeat. Stop fucking with me. We're going to play this type of game. I'm going to play this game. I could be just as petty as anybody else. Don't think I don't have a little folder on my computer from all the titties I've been sent, all the vaginas I've been sent, all the whatever I've been sent. I got it all saved because I know how people are.
I feel retarded. Every time I read it, you guys have played yourselves while you think you're playing everybody else. Look, I'm not Angie Ree. Okay, you fucking idiots. You fucking doxed me in 2017 and you groomed me for where I'm at now.
Alex, we are going to disagree firmly on that. And I think that your story is wrong. And the focus on tragic is because he has already burned his way through a number of communities. Alex, I'm going to say this as nicely as I can because I like you and I don't want to call you out in front of everybody. But just because Tragic has not done anything to you does not mean that Tragic is not dangerous. Okay? You may think he's ridiculous. You may think he's a troll. You may think that he's no big deal. But there are people in the community who disagree. He has not threatened to release nudes, Alex. That is not true. That is false. I'm sorry. That is not true. As a matter of fact, he said, you know, Alex, why don't you have a conversation with Missy Ann? Why don't you do that?
I'm back from the little Spurgs room. Alex never said any of that. Said any of what? Well, what have I apparently said? I'm going to turn my little heater on. This is what happens when the Gaining Ground locks me in the Kiwi Farm server room. Sorry, GG Farms server room for weeks on end and doesn't give me any juice or anything else like that. That was the bit of that stream that I wanted to get to. Now, there is more content, obviously, and I don't know which one we want. Perhaps, in fact, I was given a video. Did you think of me yet? Yes, I thought of you whilst I urinated, yes. What have I apparently said? What have I said? What have I apparently said? Before we move on, I'd love to know. About Tragic, the stuff DC said, he may not have done anything to you. You may think he's just a troll, blah, blah. You didn't say that. Yeah, I know. I have said before, literally in DC's live stream in the chat, the live playback is there. Not that we have to agree, of course, but I have said that I believe that Tragic is a troll and he is an old school troll and goes further beyond. I think he's as bad as Negz. To point out that Negz is bad is not to say that Tragic is good. I don't know why I have to explain this to people. If you don't understand that, you may be retarded. More so than me. Thank you, Lydia, for the super chat. This is all because she sent her nudes to Negz and Traj got rejected, isn't it? Maybe. Thank you. Thank you. Again, Tragic can be terrible and Negz can be terrible. These things are not mutually exclusive. The fact that I even have to fucking say that is to people that are a DC.
This is all because she sent her nudes to Negz and Trag and got rejected, isn't it?
Thank you, Ms. Moonbear, as well for the super sticker as well. Right. Yes, I have said that Tragic is a piece of shit. Several times, in fact. But the entire conversation isn't about Tragic. You keep deflecting. But yeah, do what you want, I guess. Straw men gonna straw man, huh? All right. We're going to move on to another one. Thank you, Steph, for the super chat. Yeah, two things could be true at the same time. Imagine that. I know, right? It's difficult.
Two things can be true at the same time. Imagine that.
You don't streams on Twitch about him. I don't stream on Twitch, full stop. I haven't streamed on Twitch in quite some time. Thank you. Love this bullshit as well. Thank you very much for becoming a channel member. But, you know, if you disagree with me, that's fine. We can agree to disagree. It ain't that deep. So, I was given a video, just a wee clip, that I'm going to drag on over to my other tab real quick. And we're just going to have a gander at that as I was sent it. And then we shall continue. That's fine, Jan. It's more views for me, isn't it? Where the fuck is... My eyesight's getting worse. Okay, there we are. And we'll do a window capture. There we are. I know this is a clip from the previous stream. But I was sent this specifically. So
I don't know much about Missy Ann. I'm not going to discuss a lot about her. But if you are so threatened being online, girl, why don't you leave the internet?
Really?
Oh, she said she did at one time, and then she was just on Discord and got harassed on Discord. Well,
that's not
get
true.
The fuck off of Discord.
That's not
it's
true.
Not that hard.
I was on a...
Hold on, I'm gonna restart that. Frank, I don't know what it is that you're saying. Are you telling me that I did a stream about Negz on Twitch? I think. I don't know. I've not streamed on there in months.
So, you know, I don't know much about Miss Cien. I'm not going to discuss a lot about her, but if you are so threatened being online, girl, why don't you leave the internet?
Really?
Oh, she said she did at one time, and then she was just on Discord and got harassed on Discord. Well,
That's not
get
true.
The fuck off of Discord.
That's not
it's
true.
Not that hard.
I was on a podcast for a year and a half called The Morning Wood with Pimp Monk. Like, I've been on YouTube. This started on YouTube. And then I stepped away from YouTube to try to make it stop. And it continued on Discord and Twitter.
Right.
Oh, she said she did at one time, and then she was just on Discord.
I did one on Tragic with the Yeah, I know. That wasn't on Twitch though. That was those 3 streams are on YouTube.
And got harassed on Discord. Well,
That's not
get
true.
The fuck off of Discord.
That's not
it's
true.
Not that hard.
And then I stepped away from YouTube to try to make it stop. And it continued on Discord and Twitter.
Oh dear. Oh my god, what is that? I'm sorry, but what is that? Also, why is my own stream being recommended to me? But what is that? Drag has put Shani's head onto Shakespeare? I was given that clip. Yeah, I was given that clip. Make of that what you will, guys. Make of that what you will. Alright, we're going to pop on over to this one. Now, there is a reason why I wanted to look at this one. Diddly diddly dee. Okay, I think it's roughly around here. Okay, we'll watch from here. This is Reacception, 8th of Feb, 2022.
Missy Ann can do as she likes, Ergo. She's a grown woman.
Oh, so I'm going to be doing
That's,
probably today or
That's
tomorrow.
not Charlie Gold in the chat, by the way.
My manager's going to be on. Traj is going to be on. My Twitch. I don't know exactly what time. I have to find out from Traj and it works for him, but it's either going to be today or tomorrow. And I'm trying to get Peanut on too.
Okay.
I really want to play Kate Winslet's latest video because I found it hilarious. We don't like each other, but I kind of want to play it. Want the chat if I should play it, please.
Okay, did you hear that panel? Did you hear that panel? Tragic, Death
It's been a hot second, BGTV, ain't it? It's been a hot second.
Valley, maybe Peanut, and Hussy. You're goddamn right I'm going to be sniping that bitch. You think I don't want that mess? I'm going to be listening to every word.
Alright, I'll get the clip. I'm going to continue playing this. I'll grab it quick. I watched it earlier. It should be in my YouTube history. I watched it on the toilet, right? It's a good thing I did. Just stop, right?
Oh, let me see how many subscribers she got. How that?
Oh God! All right, let me just drag this over, and it should. There we go. Okay, is it on the screen? Is it on the screen? Props to Kate Winslet. I'll throw the link in the chat. This is actually this got me. I'll admit it. Here we go.
I'm a money-hungry, money-grubbing Jew.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Hey, trying to recommend me Megan's videos. Good meme, Kate. Good meme. There you go. There we go. I'm sure she'll just call me a bisexual unicorn like she normally doesn't. That was a bit. That shit fucking man made me laugh. Here you go. Back to this.
Let's see. At least New Jersey Housewives is on tonight. Oh, I gotta watch it,
Alex.
Scotty.
And while Alex has appeared, that's me.
She's down to 10,500. She was at over 12,000.
Oh, this is the stream where I call her mods cunts. I'm gonna have to expand this video. Hold on.
So she lost over 1,500.
I've
Good
lost
for your
more.
ass.
I've lost a lot of subs, and it's happened before, and they've come back. So it's okay.
Let's change that to live chat.
If she don't do Foodie Beauty, she can kiss her channel goodbye.
We'll
Ain't
see.
nobody gonna
We'll
watch
see.
her cooking. That's for damn.
I'm not going to be
Does this
cooking.
in
I'm going to be
OBS. I'll
talking
just put it
about
there.
you,
You guys can see
and
the chat.
others like you of
You
your
guys can
ilk.
see the chat. It's fine.
You guys, was anybody familiar with Martha before he was on DC Media Girl?
I knew who Martha was. I knew who
I didn't
Martha
know
was.
him.
Well, that's you don't
You know, BGTV, every time you ask me to say something again, it makes me extremely sus of you.
know a lot of shit.
Did y'all
Hussy.
know him?
Yeah, I knew Martha. I know Mrs. Parker.
Joanna, oh yeah, people were saying that they're canceling their memberships.
Oh, everybody's been unblocked, Alex. I'm going to have to... Wait, let me go back and...
That's not true. That's a lie.
This
Ask my
creators
mods.
are the most drama queen fakes.
Don't put it on your mods. It's your channel, your responsibility.
Tell me about it.
It's like that time BGTV. Mrs. Parker had me on her channel, right? And BGTV's like trying to get me to say the N-word so bad.
Heard of him, never watched him. Yeah, I never heard of him. Now, he's already been on twice this week.
See, when I was asking about people like getting banned and stuff, all of her mods read this as me thinking that I was blocked and banned. None of them can ban me. I have a wrench. Only DC can do that.
She's desperate to be in Dragknot
I got a little bit annoyed. That's why I called them all cunts. But
Circle. It's
I am in
embarrassing.
Dragnot
Pleb
Circle.
work.
What are you talking about?
You know, if she's so highly educated and she's so accomplished, this and that, why is she doing what she's doing?
Drag gets this question all...
Thank you, BGTV. Thank you. You're better than Callie. You know, Callie straight up denied my race.
The time, too. You obviously have never met a journalist in your life, Hussy. You don't...
What are you asking, Whimsical? Whimsical Mimsy. What are you asking?
know how unbelievably petty and gossipy we are. And how much we love tittle-tattle, and how much we love talking about reality TV and the National Enquirer and celebrities and talking about each other and engaging in schadenfreude. We are a pissy...
Oh yeah, I'm not joking about that shit. Why do you think I don't like Callie so much?
Pissy bunch of bitches.
I mean, she had a good job, and after that it was like downhill.
No, she wouldn't do that to you, BGTV, because you're American. I'm British, and I couldn't possibly know what racism feels like, you see, so...
What the hell's wrong?
Downhill? Have I gone downhill?
I don't know about her education, I really don't.
I'm very well educated.
You know what, Alibis? I can actually hear Rev's voice as I read your...
Jesus thank Christ. You. Despite going to college.
DC is too smart for this drama queen's lifeless group anyways. I wish you will still check up on Chantel and Amber because it's hilarious how she fed up and she gets with them. She will.
See, I would see that as shade towards the community.
Did she lie when she said to ask her mods... Fuck me. Did she lie when she asked to... I can't read. I'm actually retarded. Did she lie when she said to ask her mods for corroboration? I don't know what you mean. I thought you were Red Guard. I'm trying. God. All right.
Community. She's too smart for this drama stuff, but I really wish she would do more Chantal because she's so smart. Okay. I'll take it as a compliment. Thank you very much.
She's heading to the petty community. My brother's a journalist, a very successful one, and he wouldn't be doing YouTube drama, believe me. That's what I'm talking about.
He may not, your brother may not, that guy's brother may not do YouTube drama, but trust me when I tell you that journalists are unbelievable gossip.
I'm a caramel man. Just call me Caramel. DC said earlier in the stream that everyone was unblocked. Oh no, that's a lie. Yeah, that's definitely a lie, dude. Unless she has two monitors and she has her dashboard up on the other side and she's been unbanning people. There were people getting banned in this stream. I have a wrench. Oh, well, I had a wrench at the time anyway. I don't know if she's removed it. But I can see it when people are being banned, so... Talking out of her ass.
And the men are the worst yet. The worst yet, so... Okay.
And then Foodie Beauty? And then
it's like politicians. Oh my God, I can't believe that politician...
No, it's my fault because I can't England tonight. Did she... Yeah, I think that she did. I think that she did.
Got into, you know, some incredible sex scandal. You think those people sit around talking about the tax code after hours?
Forever.
Check out a bar on Capitol Hill on a Friday night. And then report back to me.
She says, I'm not doing it for the money. Mm-hmm. Whoever says they're not doing it for money is bullshitting, okay?
Okay, let me explain this to you, Hussy, because I know this is extremely difficult for you to understand. When I say I don't do it for the money, I mean I don't make a living doing this. This is a hobby. However, you're goddamn right that I am going to make money here because...
Alex trying to control the trolls. I don't... Some of them were trolls, but not all of them were, man. I've seen people get banned for genuine criticism, like especially today.
Google is a...
My apologies, Whimsical. I'm fucking...
multi-billion-dollar company. Thank you, Cub87. And if they are going to make money off of my content, then you're goddamn right, I am going to make money off of my content. Why?
Oh, yeah. Obviously, DC is smarter than me by a million fucking years.
Why would I demonetize a stream so that Google can keep all the money and I can, what, polish my halo? No, sir, it doesn't work like that. No, sir. If I worked in a community garden, or I volunteered at an animal shelter or a rape crisis counseling center, no, I would not expect to be paid. But if I'm working on a platform that is owned by Google, yes, I'm going to get paid.
It's all because of Negz and Traj had a falling out. Yep. Traj was so good until Negz had a falling out with him. Now, all of a sudden, Traj is a monster.
Yeah, because Negz had to have his eyes...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, a lot of people were getting banned for just... being curious sometimes, you know.
Wide open.
You're 45 years old. You're a father.
Yes, we can agree that, Wilson. I'll agree with you.
Okay? You have your own mind. Don't blame all the shit that you have done on Traj.
He's not doing that.
Don't do it.
He's not doing that.
You're going
Thank
to
you,
apologize
Catherine.
and they
Hey,
sit there
Ariana.
and say, but Traj made me do it?
Did Yabba share my stream? If she did, she's very nice for doing so.
That's not an apology.
No, that's
You're
not
making
it.
an excuse.
No.
David,
no.
I want to know what she did at Fox. And apparently she couldn't get a job on a network television after that because her ass got fired. And it was probably so bad that nobody wanted to have anything to do with it. So you go from college to Fox News and then Fruity Tooty?
I swear to God, these people are the biggest bunch of fucking morons I've ever seen. So Hussy...
If that's the case, then, DC, you have not been on YouTube long enough, darling.
and David and Gigi and Peanut and who else? Maybe Belinda
Don't talk shit about Belinda. I'll make you pick a switch.
You know, their little Amen corner on Kiwi Farms all got together and decided that this is my life story.
I mean, Gaining Ground can look after himself, but don't talk shit about Belinda. She's a nice southern lady.
There is a thing called Google, Hussy. You might want to consult it. I mean, I don't give a damn one way or the other what you think I have done for a living. You do not know what year I graduated from college. You don't know what my background is. You know nothing.
Thank you, Wilson. Alex knows I love his. I don't have a Cockney accent. It's gone very flat over the years. I told you I lost it when I was in the Navy because no one could understand a fucking thing I was saying. Thank you, though, Wilson. Yeah, it's good to see you, mate. I hope you're having a nice evening.
Nothing about me. But yeah, go ahead and keep on running with this. This is great.
I have redneck friends. My one of my longest friends on YouTube, Bloodwing, my internet dad, and my brother J-Kid. They're both rednecks. Where do you think I learned all this? Where do you think I learned sweet tea from? Come on. What is an RP accent? Is that a role-playing accent? Merely playing the role of an absolute douchebag on YouTube.
Alex, we are going to disagree firmly on that.
We're gonna disagree. We're gonna disagree. Oh my God.
And I think that
when I'm angry, I go Cockney, yeah. Oh dear. When I'm really angry, yeah, my actual accent. It's not actual Cockney though. I'm not a Cockney. I wasn't born within earshot of the Bow Bells. I'm originally from West London, but when I'm mad, it all comes out. Yeah.
Your story is wrong.
Thanks, Stella. S-fam. God, you're terrible. I'm not sure what's happening, but I'm here for it. Thank you, Ella. Thank you. Appreciate you.
And the focus on tragic is because he has already burned his way through a number of communities. You know, Alex, I'm going to say this as nicely as I can.
She's going to say it as nicely as she can, guys.
because I like you and I don't want to call you out in front of everybody.
I bet you don't anymore.
But just because Tragic has not done anything to you does not mean that Tragic is not dangerous. Okay?
Let me just...
BFAM.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what's
fuck
happening,
off.
but I'm here.
I'm changing the fucking stream elements after this bullshit, man.
You may think he's ridiculous, you may think he's a troll, you may think that he's no big deal. But there are people in the community who disagree. He has not threatened to release nudes, Alex.
Oh, yes, he has. Which I debunked that shit earlier with the video I made for the stream. Received pronunciation, aka BBC English. Oh. I did not know that. I have learned something. Do your research. No. The thing is, though, I've been friends with Missy Ann. I've streamed with Missy Ann, and I have been told all of this stuff that has happened between Missy Ann and Tragic. I know all of this shit. I knew all of this shit before. DC, you are new. Shut the fuck up.
That is not true. That is false.
It is
I'm
fucking
sorry.
true. No, you should be sorry. Because you're a fucking liar, a DC media girl. You are a liar. You have been found wanting, and you should shut the fuck up and get back in your box. You dizzy bitch.
That is not true. As a matter of fact, he said...
You know, guys, I'm a specialist, okay? Okay, I'm just gonna resize the size of the stream real quickly, okay, guys? I'm just gonna hide the chat again, okay? And then I'm gonna restart. Oh, very good. It looks really good, okay? I'm just gonna. Oh my God, guys. Yeah, wrong fucking one. I'm trying to fucking. Now, guys, listen, okay? You guys need to listen. I know. I actually speak to Negz on a regular basis, okay? I speak to him. I was a journalist. I worked for Fox News, for MSNBC. I worked for the BBC America. It was me. I created BBC America. I did it. I would know. I was a journalist. I was the best journalist. I was the best journalist. Who does she remind you of? Who does she remind you of? Eh? She does this as well. Actually, I was the best. I actually was the best. Who does that remind you of? Who does that remind you of? I know who it reminds me of. Thank you, Vicky. 10 points to you. Can we get some tomatoes in the chat, please? I forgot to ask earlier, but can we have some tomatoes in the chat? I'd appreciate that. DC, you are fake news. Oh dear. She's gonna lean forward and go, wrong. Oh man, I wish I could play GIFs, man. I wish I could play. Can we have some tomatoes in the chat? I love the. Did you always? By the way, tomatoes are banned in her chat. Ain't that some shit? Can you imagine banning the tomato emoji? China. Do it for me, DC. Can you say it?
He said, you know, Alex, why don't you have a conversation with Missy Ann?
Oh, because Missy Ann knows more than I do, does she? No, she doesn't. You know why? Because I've been there. I was there. I was the one who covered the fucking Shani Discord leaks. But you wouldn't know about that, would ya? Because you were too busy in your fucking penny baking fucking fairy cakes. See, now that was Cockney. That was Cockney.
Why don't you do that?
I'll do that. I'll go speak to Missy Ann about some shit I already know. That you've only recently learned. Thank you, Fit and Curvy, for your continued channel membership. Thank you so much. Thank you for your. I appreciate you.
No, he has not threatened to release nudes. He, as a matter of
yes,
fact,
he has!
In that very video that she made, she played a clip of him saying that he wouldn't release nudes.
Okay. It doesn't matter though. It does not matter if he hasn't released them. Has he made the threat? Yes. Watch Sylvana's fucking video. The threat is literally on screen for a massive chunk of. I showed it earlier. Why is this difficult? You know what, right? This is the thing. It is possible for Sylvana to be a victim of Negz at the same time that Missy Ann is a victim of Tragic. I will acknowledge that. I will acknowledge that. I will acknowledge that, right? but fuck me, man. A threat is enough, man. A threat is enough. You, fucking. Sylvana's a good fucking boy, alright? Sylvana's a good boy. She owned up to her shit. Unlike fucking Negz going on his little fucking bullshit apology tour.
Oh, no, not true. Not true. Cut it out.
Okay, fine. Fine, Mum. Fine. Jesus fucking Christ, man. I can't believe that tomatoes have to be approved.
Believe me, working for big companies isn't fun or good for mental health unless you are crazy as them.
Oh God, G-Man's nudes ain't nobody.
Scotty says they don't have dishes at Fox. Why they don't eat over there? I think it's Dragnet, The Geek Room, and a few others, but I'm not sure. I want to know, how can you go from Fox to YouTube?
To be fair, it's not that much of a difference.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rad Played, for the super chat. Imagine comparing other people's traumas and deciding who is worse. Jesus fucking Christ. That's my point. Thank you. One man's struggle does not negate another's. You know what I mean?
Well, don't forget, she probably... How many hours does she put in YouTube?
Not much.
Like 2 hours a day. If that. She got her channel memberships. She's making $5 each on them.
Well, not...
Plaid is how Americans pronounce it. Silly Americans and their pronunciations.
Really,
gets her super chats.
Uh-huh.
You know? So she's like, I have very low effort. She doesn't even edit her video.
Are you guys talking about a video that was made years ago? Or a video that was made recently?
That's generally of the mind that I take, Yato. You know, you're both just terrible people. I don't like fucking Tragic, right? For anyone who thinks that I have tried to defend him at all throughout this entire fucking live stream, I have not. I do not like him. I have bumped heads with that motherfucker before, right? He was in the chat the other night pretending that he was banned because, you know, he locks on to the fact that, you know, I pride the fact that I don't ban many fucking people. I only ban you if you go too far. Thank you, Rad Plaid. I'll say it like that because yeah, I'm just a stupid, uneducated, cancel-housed, poor disabled man on the internet trying to make a living. Oh, amazing great house with the system deceased. I like that. Look, Tragic and Negz are just like a couple of different STIs, you know, like. It ain't good to get one over the other. You know what I mean?
Because as recently as, I think it was yesterday, I heard very plain...
Holy fucking shit, as I live
Garbage.
and fucking breathe. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce to you one of my oldest friends on YouTube. Gutenberg, thank you very much for the super chat. My lord. My lord. How the fuck are you, you big German fuck? Yeah.
Plainly that no nudes are going to be released. I heard that.
Thank you, Wilson, for the super chat. Gonna bake me a cake, sing me a song, watch me blow me fucking candles on me fucking birthday cake. I come here for a proper shootout with some proper men, like Colonel Custer and Geronimo, but you wouldn't know about that, would you? Because you were too busy in your fucking pity baking fucking fairy cakes.
Gonna bake me a cake? Sing me a song? Watch me blow out the fecking on me fecking birthday cake?
I come here for a shootout with some proper men, like a western. I fucking love Legend, man.
Nudes are released. I will be the first one putting a foot up somebody's...
Gutenberg, how the fuck are you? How the fuck are you, mate?
...ass. But when somebody says that no nudes are going to be released, then I take them at their word until nudes are released. And
Release the nudes! Release the nudes! It's good to see you, man. It's good to see you. We've been doing, dude.
I also want you all to understand something very important. Okay, this situation that we're talking about is not like the fappening. Okay, this is not
this stream, Goop, but the next one, mate. The next one. You need to follow me on Twitter. To me, Traj came across as a wannabe Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit, and Fred was a douche. He's just a fucking... The dude's a wigger. You know, he's a cringe lord. He is a cringe lord. He has done some pretty fucking bad shit. He has. But he's the same as fucking Negz. They're both harassing twats.
like when somebody broke into Jennifer Lawrence's private photo stash and decided to spread them all over the internet without her consent. These were nudes that were sent unsolicited to someone.
Yeah, next time I stream, good. Next time I stream. You'll like my next video that I'm doing, mate, though. You will like that. So when I do premiere that, come out to it, dude. You'll love it.
And now that person is claiming that they're so terrified that something terrible is going to happen. No. So.
Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much fuck Sylvana, the live stream, this. You know? Pretty much, yeah. Again, Sylvana was brave for coming out and admitting to what she did, right? And at the end of the day, holding Negz accountable for doing so. You can disagree with me, we can agree to disagree. But to sit there and just straight up deny this, good grief.
Anyway, what have I said on this channel a million times?
Much feminism, guys. How long have I been streaming for? 3 hours? Fuck me.
What have I said? What have I said? Don't send nudes to people. Don't send nudes to people. What's revenge porn, Caitlin? No nudes have been released. Sylvana's nudes have not been released. What are you talking about?
The threat was made, though.
Why did she send him nudes? Why don't you ask Negz? That's a naive opinion. I'm stating a fact. No nudes have been released. None. So.
Sorry about what? I don't know what you were doing, Ella.
That's it.
You see this issue? As a fellow ADHD person. Oh my god! For fuck's sake, every time I try and read. I don't know how you do it. Mate, I take speed. I take Elvance, mate. You guys in America call it Vyvanse. It helps with my ADHD and MS, funny enough. Oh, if you ever send me nudes, Ella. Oh no, wait a minute. No, I know what you're talking about. You should be fucking... I should block you.
Yeah, Brooklyn, this is exactly the kind of behavior that I'm hoping comes to an end. You are talking about an old Discord, and I know all about that Discord. A lot of us know all about it, because people were in that Discord.
This is my problem, Vidal, right? This is my ultimate problem. And I think it's a lot of people's problems, their own subscribers, you know, who weren't calling her names or swearing or whatever else, right? I mean, what did it take to make those two become friends? Oh, Negz said she was based and all was forgotten. How the fuck does that work? How does that... I called you based, right? And that brought you to the table, did it? Oh, that's why people are angry at you, DC. That's why people are mad. Because you're forgetting the last several years of what Negz just, didn't just acquire people's fucking nudes, right? He didn't just do that. He was a harassing twat. Me and him bumped fucking heads on a serious note, last year, the year before? That motherfucker defended Shani to the death, dude. Shani and Rev. Do you guys remember when Rev threatened to call... Oh, fuck me. Do you remember when he threatened to call Interpol on me? Do you guys remember that? Rev only had the balls to even threaten this. It was hilarious. It made for great content, but it's not the point. He only had the balls to do this because Negz was all about boots on necks. And what? And didn't he? What is it with Negz, right? And wanting to put cigars out on French Fried Gorl's minge. I don't know FFG, right? I don't know if I would ever get on with her, right? I don't know if I would, but I'm very sure that there's nobody on YouTube that I would want to put a cigar out on them. Well, okay, maybe there are a couple people, but not the giggly bits, you know. Maybe on the shoulder or something, you know, just a quick flash, you know.
Discord screenshotting left, right, and center. Wouldn't it be nice if that were to come to an end? That's my
She's
feeling.
after them GG DMs, of course she fucking is.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, but he wanted to put a cigar out on her labia, which is some weird shit, right? That's weird, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, the gooch if you're paying, Bryce. You know what I mean? So some people pay good money for that.
That is precisely the kind of behavior that I'm hoping does not repeat itself.
It is kind of weird how Tragic came around, though, isn't it? You know what I mean? When those two became besties. Besties for resties.
Those? I don't fucking know. But you couldn't pay me enough to do Foodie Beauty reactions right now with all the drama. You can't.
And cut off nipples.
Well, Emily D. Baker, the famous lawyer, has a YouTube channel talk about.
But why? All I know, I technically went on Just Saying stream a while back, right? Very briefly to make fun of Frank because he was VR tubing on there. FFG was on there. All I know about French Fried Gorl is that she does reactions to Chantal. I believe she's gone too far a couple times, you know, touching the poo, as it were. I don't know much about her, to be quite frank. I don't. Why? Why does he want to chop off the? Why? That's so fucking. That's weird, right? That's weird. I'm indifferent.
Of the housewives. Emily D. Baker? I don't even know that name. She has memberships, but remember she...
See, I like Yabba. I know who Yabba is. It's kind of funny, my relationship with Yabba, because she knows who I am, and I know who she is. And sometimes she'll retweet me, she'll like my tweet, or she'll quote tweet me. I'll do the same back, but we don't follow each other.
She doesn't need money, guys. She doesn't need money. Listen, I don't know how wealthy the...
Frank, you do that shit and I will find you and hunt you and skin you alive. It's hunting. It's different. He's an animal, guys. It's not the same.
This lady...
No, we're talking about two separate instances. We're talking about two separate instances because I've seen the clip, okay? And I've seen other... I've seen other stuff of that involving the releasing of nudes. I've seen it. I know...
Frank is a furry. Pass it on, guys.
I know all of this stuff, you guys. You don't have to, you know, hit me over the head with it. I get it. I'm talking about the current situation. Talking about the current situation. Let's not have nudes released, okay? Let's not do that.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm in favor of doing that.
I'm talking about things that were said yesterday and today.
What? Negz looks like a scrotum. It's not. I'm not jealous. I'm really fucking glad that no one does this shit to me, man. Because I'd have to fucking get, you know, mean with people and tell them to fuck off.
I'm not talking about things that were said years ago or even 6 months ago or last year or January. I'm talking about things that were said today and yesterday.
Well, I'm glad for that, Green Bastard Bubbles.
Just
That's
FYI.
such a great name.
Is, but I don't think she's as wealthy as people.
Yes, Negz is a scrotum. He looks like one. He's a scrotum with receding hair, receding pube line.
People are saying. I mean, maybe she is. I don't know, and I don't give a damn. But she is doing it for money. It's
well, that's
bullshit.
tough, Eggy. That's just the way I am.
She can just. Demonetize her
feel
channel
that
if she
way,
ain't
and I
doing it
know.
for money, okay?
I know. And if I sound like Chantal, that's tough. I'm 57 years old.
You should probably act like
Yeah, because
She got a
Tragic's past
$50
is
super
relevant
chat
and his
yesterday. I
current
said,
is,
why don't you
is
donate that
important
instead
too.
of the $1.99? Oh, witch. YouTube is a hobby for 90% of people, even if big YouTubers do not make a lot of money. Just see it as fun thing. I don't think she's doing it for fun. I don't.
Actually,
I mean, if
this
she's
is fun.
using it to pay her bills.
Negz does look like Rev, doesn't he? Necro made the meme for me the other night, right? And I posted it to Twitter. Side by side. They look an awful lot alike. A discount fucking Shaggy. Negz is like the love child of Rev and fucking Kid Rock. You know, it's weird.
That's not really doing it for fun.
I'm not. Well, I'm using it to pay some bills, but I.
And you
job.
guys.
Oh God! Every time I see the name Von Helton, I immediately think of him on that stream where he took his socks off and put his foot on the desk, and you got to see his lizard-like skin and his talons and the yellow and Von is disgusting.
I bet.
Man, I remember the first time I ever spoke to Von, man. I went on the Geek Room stream. You guys remember that? I went on the Geek Room stream, and that motherfucker screaming his head off and shouting at me and shit. And I can't understand a fucking thing he said. Thank you, Lama Amoeba, for the super chat. I really liked her. Counted. It's truly a shame. Yeah, me and DC used to get on before this as well. Thank you. The first time me and him ever spoke to each other, and I use the term spoke very loosely, right? Because I go on, right, and I'm trying to get him to calm down by telling him to shut the fuck up, right? And he's all, I would have never done you fucking, fuck you fucking motherfucker. Yeah. I'm like, would you shut the fuck up, you hillbilly motherfucker? And he just will not stop. And I don't know what he's saying. He weren't speaking English. That with his crusty fucking talons. And in the end, I gave up. I was like, oh man, I can't talk to this dude. And I opened up Soundpad. And I played this. Forgotten thoughts of yesterday. Through my eyes I see the past. But I don't know why. That's actually really enjoyable, that banjo song. I actually really enjoy it. As you can tell by the sound of my voice, we are reaching that time. I genuinely like that song. I actually used that song as an intro for Your Old Man at one point, J-Kid. Like, unironically. But, like, it was the only way to get him to fuck off. It worked. It got rid of him. Von Helton, man, he's a crusty old man. He's a crusty old man indeed. I am almost certain he killed his mother. Or at least, by proxy, just left her to die. I'm fairly sure he fucking did, man. He just left her to fucking die on the floor. I'm almost certain of that shit. The man is disgusting. Fucking wizard my ass.
You anything she reported my page.
A DC song.
I didn't.
She watches all of my videos. She knows exactly what I'm doing.
I really don't watch all your videos.
Yeah, I think you meant
okay.
to end the show.
And she knew about the whatchamacallit, Talk to Huzzy. And she said, oh, you better make sure.
Yeah, I agree with you, Sarah. To be honest, I have been going for like 3 odd hours, and it is 1:10 in the morning, Brit Bong time. It is. I think we've got enough. DC streams have been pretty much on repeat. It's been the same old thing. Even when she's had guests on, she can't help but keep going on and on about this shit, and more people get banned and banned. My question to DC would be this, right? Was it worth it? Was it worth it? I've seen your social blade, man. Was it worth it to defend Negz? Is this the hill that you really want to die on? I have my theories as to why she's doing what she's doing. And it's not blackmail or anything else like that. Is it worth it? I don't know. I don't know. Real quick, thank you very much to Eris in Nui. Fantastic name. Anyone else think DC is trying to pull a drag and in a month should be like, I was undercover. It was all a ruse. It's not impossible. It's not impossible. Thank you. Platty, has DC always been like this? In my opinion, no, but I've been wrong before. You're most welcome for this live. Again, guys, I am going to take the stream down, but not immediately. It is going to be unlisted, however. It is going to be unlisted for a little bit, so if you want to fucking download it and do all that shit, you can. Thank you, Vidal, for the 20. I need theory, Alex. Spill the beans. No, I will keep them to myself. But thank you very much. That's a very, very generous super chat. I don't think it's a social experiment either. I have my own theory, but it's my opinion. It doesn't mean anything. At the end of the day, it doesn't.
I need theories, Alex. Spill the beans.
And it was Jules that was undercover because I knew, I knew when it was going on, and it was amazing. It was amazing. But yeah, yes. Again, I have been nice to DC. I have been polite. I have been pleasant up until today, obviously. But she has condescended to me. She has spoken down to me. She's told me that I'm wrong multiple times when I'm demonstrably correct. My little video that I played at the start of the stream disproves that. The stream is going to remain unlisted for you all, guys. So you can go ahead and download it if you want to or whatever. I am going to eventually take it down and then upload it to Alex Unhinged, so you'll be able to watch it there. I'll probably wait until tomorrow to do that now, to be honest. So you've got plenty of time if you want to grab whatever from my stream. Is perfectly fine. But guys, thank you very much for joining me. I do appreciate it. Thank you for the likes, thank you for the shares, and thank you very much for the incredible donations throughout this stream. It's always a pleasure, it's always a privilege to receive such incredible support, especially with how intermittent I am with content. I still ain't recorded the Gypsy Crusader video. I have written it though, so don't bully me. And thank you to my mods who have done an incredible job. Can we get a thank you to the mods, please, in the chat, guys? For approving all the killer tomatoes. Can we get a thank you, mods, please, guys, in the chat? They did a great job, I think. Did a great job. A great job indeed. How should we end the stream? How should we end the stream? Should we end the stream with a song? I need to make a new song, man. I do. But I think we should have a song. But the thing is, Pink Fairy's not my song. I don't think the owner of it's bothered by it, but you know, I don't have any like visuals for it, so yeah. Thank you guys. Seriously, it's been cracking, and the fact that y'all give me so many fucking chances, considering how fucking intermittent I am very appreciative. So thank you. If I don't see you, I'm going to record this fucking script. I'm going to record it. I swear to God. I don't know when it's gonna come out though. I'm so late. I'm so behind. You wanna end the same way we started with that clip, with the video that I made for you guys. All right, we'll do that then. All right then, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Alex of the R8 Alex YouTube channel. You've been the Broken Toys. And I shall see you guys next time. Peace.
I'm sitting on just as much ammo as anybody else. If that little group decides to keep going with me, I'm gonna drop the fucking nudes that I have on my phone. And that doesn't involve them, that involves somebody else. You wanna see me be petty? I'll be real super petty. I will drop your friend's nudes in a heartbeat. Stop fucking with me. We're gonna play this type of game. I'm gonna play this game. I could be just as petty as anybody else. Don't think I don't have a little folder on my computer from all the titties I've been sent, all the vaginas I've been sent, all the whatever I've been sent. I got it all saved because I know how people are.
I feel retarded. Every time I read it, you guys have played yourselves while you think you're playing everybody else. Look, I'm not Angie Ree. Okay, you fucking idiots. You fucking doxed me in 2017 and you groomed me for where I'm at now. You groomed me for where I'm at now. You groomed me for where I'm at now.
Alex, we are going to disagree firmly on that. And I think that your story is wrong. And the focus on tragic is because he has already burned his way through a number of communities. You know, Alex, I'm going to say this as nicely as I can because I like you and I don't want to call you out in front of everybody. But just because tragic has not done anything to you does not mean the tragic is not dangerous. Okay? You may think he's ridiculous. You may think he's a troll. You may think that he's no big deal. But there are people in the community who disagree. He has not threatened to release nudes, Alex. That is not true. That is false. I'm sorry. That is not true. As a matter of fact, he said, you know, Alex, why don't you have a conversation with Missy Ann? Why don't you do that? No, he has not threatened to release nudes. As a matter of fact, in that very video that she made, she played a clip of him saying that he wouldn't release nudes. So, no, not true. Not true. Cut it out.
I feel retarded.
One more time, while I try to figure you out. Stand in line, you've got to let it go and get away. And I can try, but only you can show me how. And there's no time, and I don't know why you walked away.
I feel retarded.
Cut it out.
Fine.